you down.
Never gonna turn around and kill you.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna stay around. I forgot the lyrics of this song, but who cares?
Bombadil's just blaring it at like 6 in the morning, waking everyone up. Great.
Bombadil, what did I tell you about being annoying in the morning?
He's testing out that new coffee recipe. This one has side effects.
Oh god. I told them not to put meth in the coffee.
First of all, it's not meth, it's blue azure sky lily. Completely different thing.
Wow, ripperoni. Jesus. Ooh. Damn. Oh. No, it just looks like I'm awkwardly staring at Skyette. Ah, there we go.
Are you alright? You know, the early morning jitters are usually the worst. We're all just waking up, so...
Ugh.
Don't worry about it.
Those early morning headaches are quite rough. I'm just gonna stare at Mordred's sign for a little bit. I think maybe if I just walk backwards slightly. Yes. That should
people, all the experts say that walking backwards is a good way to therapeutically relieve headaches and stress, as they say.
Ugh,
I read it in a book somewhere, but it was 200 years old. I don't know.
200 years old? About walking?
Oh. Yes.
I suppose it wasn't very advanced back then.
Are you able to hear me now, Professor?
You know, the elves and their technology.
Perhaps you need to read it again. You are rather slow.
Oh no, I just had a little bit of you know, it's still very early. Once we get our drinks in, it will definitely be a bit more up in the atom, as they say. Good morning, fellow professors.
Up in the atom.
Good morning.
Up in the atom.
Hopefully all of you had a wonderful morning. Or
Good morning.
Good morning, Professor Skyette. Good morning, Professor Caldwell, and good morning, Professor Kai. I remember names, yes.
Well.
So what is everyone drinking
Could
today?
you do me a
yes.
small favor?
Yes, I'm very good with small favors.
He is
Yes,
rather
I
small.
require coffee. Something less vile than yesterday. Do you think you'd manage that?
Not this
As a
again.
friend?
Of course, don't worry about it. It's been a while since I've made coffee, though. I usually start the morning with either beer or tea.
Don't want any of
let's
that
see
shit.
what
What's the
have
proper
here.
stuff? There we are.
What would you like? Would you like it?
That's what I'm after.
Yes. Would you like it? How hard would you like it? Would you like it black, milky, with mocha, or what kind of coffee would you like?
Oh.
Obviously the kind of coffee I
I'd like not to lag. I think that's what I want. There we go.
Black Bombadil.
If I face this way, looks like we're having some of this beer today.
Black. All right, got it.
Bombadil,
There,
please.
but don't worry.
Don't add anything stupid to it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We got the finest coffee. Oh, actually, where is the coffee beans around here? Professor Mordred usually had it, but I have no. Oh, here it is. Right,
What are you having for the morning? I like how incredibly milky and sweet. Progress on that.
Ooh.
We had a student once who was very.
You got it?
There we go.
Get the
Got
whisper
it,
with?
but I
Yes,
have
I
no-
was
here
looking
it
at
is.
you, now you're
Right,
fine, and now I'm
right
looking at
here.
Angela.
What kind-
This is. I don't.
You missed it a little
Yeah,
bit.
looking for the
It's
big. Here
Wow.
we go. Perfect. This is what I need. Thank you. And let me just get down here. There we go. Perfect.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now let me get.
seems
some
my
coffee
breakfast
around
is
here.
beer in a flux.
Gotta heat it up at the perfect temperature, of course.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Go.
face this way, I suppose. Sorry, Skyette.
A rather rough morning.
Yeah, maybe I'll leave the
Sing a
beer.
little song to make the beer go. I mean, coffee.
Yes,
go
just looking in your
faster,
direction is
and the coffee
you
is
know,
done.
no offense.
Of course, none taken.
One for Bellicosa.
Oops,
This is yeah.
yeah.
I should take her off your voice.
Do you eat flax with milk or
Good morning.
like a buttered toast kind of thing?
But here we go.
I'm just
one
gonna go
coffee.
stand away for a little bit. What on earth?
In order to hear me.
Perhaps the basement. Oh, definitely, definitely not the basement.
Pure black, as black as the depths of the abyss, as they say. Guaranteed to wake you up or bust.
Or bust.
And where are the
thought she
beans
said that she
from,
wanted it.
Bombadil?
More like the
The
medical
beans
ward.
are from over. No, of course not. This time I didn't experiment. I followed the rules of the book, of course. If I don't want to experiment on like the first day. It's not a good first impression, as they say.
Right. Well.
So it's completely by the book, black coffee. We got the coffee by the coffee bean sack, by the secret compartment where we used to hide over there at the back rooms.
Mordred.
That's not what I meant, Bombadil.
I think the question is, are they sun-grown beans or shade-grown beans?
Shit.
Shade-grown beans have a little more flavor to them, you know?
Shit.
Well,
Grown beans.
definitely the one you prefer, of course. Wait, give me
Yes,
a
he
bit.
guessed.
How useful.
He always gets it right, apparently.
Hmm. I see.
Don't worry,
I'd be
Bombadil
surprised
gets
these
things
beans,
right.
Bombadil, do you know?
Let's see. That's more of we have a special shipping supply. Ever since we got the supply lines fixed, we managed to get a contact to a very renowned coffee shipsman in Favira, my hometown of Kakar. Yes, I think his name was Jebediah Johnson. He sips the best coffee in the world, and I assure you that is 100% black coffee from the abyss of abysses.
The abyss
Yes.
of abysses.
Well, it certainly tastes like
well.
coffee.
Well, there you have it. Does it taste like it's
That's
from an
it.
abyss?
Perhaps.
Never had coffee that tastes from an abyss.
I will get
Well,
Bombadil
I
to
can-
whip you
I
some
can-
up.
Of course.
Why don't you finish mine?
I just drink orange juice. Unfortunately, I'll pass.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
having
not
a
good.
be
That's not
mixing.
good at all. I had to get myself a drink as well.
I don't see why you couldn't mix.
Chance. Oh, never mind. You fixed yourself.
Perhaps I'll try and have that drink now.
A bit off center.
Good.
Bit of a problem right now.
Good morning.
It'll solve itself.
Professor Mordred, you're late.
Hmm.
Well,
Yes.
as late as ever.
Oh no. Why? Why can't I just pour myself a pint of beer without this happening? Okay, no beer. Apparently. Holy shit.
So anything to drink? Let me get
What's
started.
wrong with me staring in... Oh my god.
Don't worry, there's a good shot for the good morning. Let me just... That is 100% black coffee from the...
See if I can, once we pull a few students. teach
Every
them
time I try and pour myself a beer, I fucking flux.
and take down a few
Guess it's not
It's okay,
happening.
Melosa.
No, it's not. I wanted beer.
I can pour you a drink.
Perhaps we could get them started.
Melosa, what would you like? What type of beer?
Suppose I'll also check.
Don't worry
We
about
can
it.
get Bombadil.
Today is supposed to be a nice...
I want a dark ale.
It's been quite
Please.
a rough couple of days, so I
Yeah.
believe today is just a nice, just relaxing day. Get to know the students, get to know each other, and I don't know, have fun for the rest of the day. I do believe some of the Chancellor has a special event ready for us today. I don't know what exactly it is, but it might be fun.
Ah, so you're saying today is the day for
Here you
interrogating
go.
students one by one.
Thank you.
comparing
That's
this.
I
wonderful.
suppose that will do.
Yeah, yes, I believe so. It's a good way to understand what goes around the
It's
heads
okay.
of them, and whether you're gonna use that for good or for bad. It's not really my concern.
No. I don't feel like any of that.
I think it's our best interest at heart, Bombadil. No, we're not suggesting otherwise.
Of course. Well, of course. I would never suggest such a thing. It's just, some professors
Oh
deal
my
with
God,
things
I can't
differently,
look
and
that way.
over my stay around here as an acting professor for about, like, I don't know, 8 months, over a year now, it's that certain professors like to deal stuff differently. Do you remember that one guy that came in a few days ago? Nello was his name, wasn't it? Were you able to talk to him at all in the last few days?
Briefly, yes.
I hear he's quite the sneaky one. Yeah. So I don't know what to do about that, but just keep an eye on him, as they say. Isn't that right, Professor Bellicosa?
Most definitely. But you are all individuals. I trust you to make your own opinion of the man.
There. Whew.
You're rather hungry
Finally, a
today.
good hearty breakfast. Well, I haven't had a good snack or meal in quite a while. It's good to splurge once in a while. There we go. Treat yourselves. It's a good day today. Hopefully.
Makes it good.
Yeah, perfect. Well then. Oops. What's everyone's agenda for today, if I may ask?
Just talk to some students about their various magics. How about yourself?
Well, yeah, kind of the same. I definitely want to talk more to the new. I haven't been able to talk to a few of the new students. It's quite a couple that I haven't seen yet. And did you know that we have a student that's like whose hair covers their eyes? I've never actually seen him walk the grounds before, but I see him in like our class roster, and then like I probably want to meet him if I ever get the chance. What do you guys think about it? Yes, very hairy. Does our school have a haircut regulation or
I
something?
thought you meant the one with spectacles.
Blonde
Ah.
hair?
Oh, that's another.
Yes, I don't
Yes,
think
I
we
believe the hair is
do.
blonde.
Perhaps we should in the
Speaking
future.
of Angeal.
Nah, I believe, what's the word? Showing off your individuality is important. Yes, that's the word. Otherwise, we'd all have the same looking people walking around. It's going to be hard to identify everyone.
Maybe I need to give you shaved sides, Bombadil. Get rid of that mob.
No. We're ending that discussion. Nobody touches my hair. Yes. Anyways, Emmy?
You really don't
Actually,
need
I
that
wanna
much
ask-
hair, Bombadil.
But I like my hair. It's dignified. It's refined. It makes me look very what's the word? And trust me, you don't want to see me without my hair. Have you ever seen a 92-year-old man without a hair? It's kind of repulsive. Hair is a status symbol in where I live, of course. And if you keep the looks like these, it's a symbol of well-kept and groomness, I believe. I don't know what I'm
Perhaps
talking
we
about.
could have a competition in which the students compete to be the ones to cut your ponytail.
And like I said, nobody touches the hair. Only the
Only the
Bombadil
back.
can style and groom my hair as such. I don't trust any of the students. I remember when you had a haircut, Professor
yes.
Mordred. Granted, it was okay, but still.
Yes.
I remember that. That was a fun day.
Yeah, you're the one who instigated the haircut, if I recall, Bellicosa.
Not instigated, inspired, rather.
But of course. It was interesting style.
I see.
Well, the
Well,
important
maybe
thing
you
is,
could,
Oh, sorry, go on.
Maybe you could have them learn some kind of skills. How to wax one's beard or so on.
Groomness.
What?
Ugh.
Why is everyone talking about my beard? Does everybody don't like the stash that much? I think it's good.
No, I love your
It's
mustache.
wonderful.
It's a feat to behold. I don't think you've seen anybody with a mustache this glorious, and I believe none of the students can match this entirety. It shows who I am. It is the defining factor of the Bombadil bloodline. It's our glorious mustache.
It has
Wow.
made me wonder, do you have some kind of alchemical hair growing solution?
Of course. In order to keep a stash this groomed, I have to mix a couple of ingredients, a couple of hard to find, mind you, ingredients to make some specialty potions to make this mustache as hard and as what's the word?
Hard.
Strong as possible. Well, of course, it can't be soft. If it's soft, it will just flow in the wind, and we don't want my stash to just fall down to the ground. It has
Oh, definitely not. Fuck.
it doesn't have
I could literally cannot face that way.
Yeah.
Damn, I've got to walk backwards.
Enough about me, though. What about all of you? I've been talking about myself all this time. You're the new people around here. Well, surely you guys have interesting stories to tell, like you.
Well, I did
How
have
old are you, young man? Oh, yeah.
one
Let's
other
actually go
follow-up
with you first.
question.
Okay.
So I once knew an old aristocrat who had a mustache much like yours, and he wore a protector when he slept. He wrapped it in cloth while he slept, so
You
that when
see,
he woke,
that's-
the mustache should be in the same place as it was before.
You see, that's the beginner levels of maintaining a mustache, young Professor Sky.
Mustache
Like a real
RP,
man
let's go.
would sleep in the proper position to make sure that unmoving, mind you, so that the mustache is kept as protected, as pure, and as
Mighty.
glamorous as possible, as they say. Yes, mighty. Thank
Do
you.
you sleep
Thank
on
you,
your
Professor
back?
Valacosa.
Do you have to keep it, your head?
Of course not. Yeah. Yes, I do sleep on my back. I sleep online, focused and determined, as they say. Non-moving, but if I move it's little little nudges and stuff like that. But of course, you gotta. It's a skill, of course. You gotta
Oh,
practice.
no wonder
gotta
you have a
practice
cane.
sleeping like this.
You must have tremendous back pain.
Well, some sacrifices have to be made in order to keep a mustache this glamorous, of course. But
I
it's
see.
for the mustache, as they say.
So we have a
It's been a
professor
while.
who will only sleep on his back, and a professor who can only sleep on her side.
I suppose so.
Good to know. And how about you?
I sleep in whichever way I wish.
Mm. Well, that's perfectly fine, but certain books do say that there is a correct way of sleeping, of course. Like,
Is there?
it's scientifically proven that sleeping on your back is the most healthiest way because it's good for your spine and your bodily function. I think that's what I've read.
Seems
It's been a while
rather
since I've read it.
prejudiced, if you ask me.
Professor, if I may ask,
Was this book
Yes.
written by a Bombadil?
No,
to
of course
reinforce the
not.
idea that you had to sleep on your back for the mustache.
Look, I have made many books in my lifetime, like how to make the common potion for the common man, how to make potions that will make you instantly look better in 10 steps. But I would never make an article just to prove a point and put it in a book. You know how expensive it is to get a book published, much less peer-reviewed and massively printed and accepted by the masses. Well,
I wouldn't have an idea, no.
exactly.
Well, it is a
That's
mustache
why-
that has been running through the
Submissions for
Bombadil
free.
family.
Well, it depends on the region. It's much more lenient in Favira, but in Essex, I remember, it's very the process is quite rigorous. You have to go through things called publishing houses and
In
have
fact,
it
don't
have an
they
editor.
pay you for those articles?
Well, you see, that's what's wrong with the system sometimes. So certain regions, they'll be like, if your name is well known, they're like, well, like moi, Bombadil, they'll pay a hefty fine, and that's how I usually earn my living these days. But
Bombadil.
yes.
Were you paid to perpetuate the myth that sleeping on your back is more beneficial than on your side? How much did they pay you?
My goodness.
First of all, I don't
And
understand.
if
I
not
didn't
you,
author any
was
book.
it a family member?
First of all, let me get one thing straight. I, the great Bombadil, would never fabricate a book just to prove a point. If ever, I would prove the point first, then write the book. Wait. Anyways,
Bombadil,
Okay.
I really suggest you shut up.
Yeah.
you know what? You know, I think I have the book over somewhere around here. Yes, let me see.
Oh, no.
I can't turn around. Let's give it a go.
Let's run.
Let's see.
Oh, oh, it's choppy. Let's try. No, oh god. No.
I suppose we could, but an entire book on sleeping on your back.
Lifestyle Habits by
Like, I'm surprised there's
Pedro
so
Bartolome.
many pages
See,
on
not
it.
my book. Yeah,
Like,
read
look
it.
how thick that book is.
Just remember to keep it back in the library once you're done.
Actually, Miss Gaia, do you need a cup of coffee?
Pardon, what was that?
I've already had one, thank you.
Skyat, I hope you don't mind, but I gave Murtush permission to eat as much breakfast as he needs.
Why would
You did? Is it
Yes.
necessary for him in some way?
Yes, I believe so. In the few months we were away, he'd been putting that food to good use. He's been training. He's been putting it into his muscles, into fighting. I think he needs his protein. Especially since,
More than the other students.
well, especially so, the others have not yet earned it yet.
Would you like some facial hair, young Caldwell?
He's trained very hard.
I could
We need to keep him strong, especially since he doesn't have any magic. Well, at least yet.
give you the greatest facial hair you could ever imagine.
Well, I defer to your judgment, Bellicosa.
A week.
Well, I don't mean to step on any toes. And the other students, however, the ones fresh off the boat, they have yet to earn as much breakfast. Perhaps we can sort them out first.
All right.
Perhaps. Maybe we should head there now, before we miss the morning rush.
Yes, I think I'm done with morning discussions.
People will respect you even more.
Yes, thank you, Astrea, for your sacrifice.
Yes, let's sneak away while we can.
As much as you like, and people will be like, "Who's that awesome elf with a mustache? I've never seen an elf with a mustache. He might be the most coolest of elves ever," and stuff like that.
The other issue is with my luck.
I think what that was everyone running out of their dorms and everything to go grab breakfast, and really fucked me over.
Okay, what if we make
Oh,
this a
still
What if we
choppy.
give like the one that has straps
It's
that
very
goes
choppy
around
today.
you,
It was not
like
choppy
running
this
one?
last week. Oh. Oh dear.
Before we...
Holy shit. She zoomed. Ugh. This music does not match the amount of lag I have right now. This is like running through a forest kind of song, and I'm just... ugh, freezing every 2 seconds. Sorry, the headache is very bad when I look towards the castle.
Oh, I can only imagine. I was just checking to see if there were any inside.
No, I suppose not. They all rushed towards breakfast, which was my point in hand. They're scoffing their faces full, but don't have the training to, well, to support it. Unlike Murtash, who's been training and running before breakfast and all the other stuff he does.
Perhaps we could ask him to take some willing students with him on his morning run.
That's an excellent idea. How about we see how much breakfast each student eats, and whoever eats the most each day, we invite them on a jog with Murtash.
Invite? Yes, of course.
Some of them didn't get to eat properly from wherever they came from, so this is probably the best food they've ever eaten, some of them.
I hope they don't take it for granted.
Well, that's what I'm worried for. In the past, I had to punish Murtash for the same, but he's proving to appreciate it.
Good.
I don't want the peel.
Morning, professors.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Maybe you
I did look up at the sky.
That one's talking for once.
Good morning, Professor Sky. Good morning, Professor Bellicosa.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've had
morning,
really bad
student.
migraines.
Good morning,
no,
Professor.
really bad migraines.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
It appears we might have been a bit too late.
Perhaps just a tad. I wonder if there are any taking advantage of that. The fact they don't have to grab any more food. Of other students.
Well, Murtash is there. We can ask him.
Yes. Perhaps gauge his opinion.
I'm gonna go to the dock. I'm gonna go swim back to the island
Is he?
that we
What?
took over. I think
Murtash?
start a new life there.
Hey, what's going on?
I don't think
Are
that's
you
a good island.
eating and
Start over
walking at the same time?
There you go.
No, I'm carrying my plate and walking. I was eating, and then I got up because someone was being weird, and I went to go talk to them, but I didn't want to leave my plate unattended, so I'm holding it, and then I'm gonna sit back down and I'm gonna eat it.
Ah,
I see.
I'll let you know if my
Bellicosa
plan
has informed
changes.
me that you do indeed need quite a lot of protein.
I do. I exercise and run every day. I have to make up for my
Yeah.
ah.
my big stick.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
wow. Thank you.
no.
Steak.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
No.
oh, right, I see.
I'm quite alright. Bellicosa can enjoy both.
Are you sure?
It's
Yeah.
quite fine, Bellicosa. I have had my coffee.
No, no, no,
Murtash,
no,
before
no,
you
no.
run away,
Hi.
Alright.
What's going on?
Ah, steak.
we had been wondering if perhaps you could keep an eye on the other students and their morning breakfast.
Okay, sure. I can do that. I like
Mhm.
watching food, so that should be easy enough for me.
And those who you see take more than one plate, perhaps you could invite them on a run with you to ensure they're
That sounds like a
making
great
use of the
idea,
energy
yeah.
we provide.
Yes, and if they eat more than 2 plates, force them to do push-ups.
Indeed.
I think, yeah, we should do push-ups. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. I'd love to get everybody like fit and healthy like me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way.
What?
Yeah.
Ah! Ah!
What did you
I-
do?
A little bit
what
upset.
What did you do to my Madari for him to gauge that
I didn't do anything.
response? Hmm.
I just this morning, you know, he just got upset with me when I woke up.
Why?
That's all.
Why?
I don't know why. He just was upset with me when I woke up.
What did you do? You must have done something. I don't usually lash out like that, unprecedented. If that's the word, I should have
His
used
bed
that.
was kind of small. I guess that's why.
Wait.
How much are they?
Please, did you
There
wake?
must be some reason it would assault you.
Did you wake up in his bed?
I'll try and get to the bottom of it, and I'll make friends with it.
Oh.
That's my objective.
Did you
Murtash.
sleep with the Midori last night?
Murtash.
Okay.
What are we eating over here? Oh, you're done. Okay.
See, I'm very 50-50 about that boy. Sometimes he'll do things that are inspiring, and others concerning.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I hope, for Ignis's sake.
Well, you're next in line.
Lead the way then. Oh, good morning, Oriana.
Hello.
Yuki,
Good morning.
Morning.
we have a moment to speak after the morning announcement.
Oriana, what happened to Lyra?
I'm about to go for a run.
Good.
I'm fluxing a bit.
Ensure that
I
you're there.
think the flux took her
Morning, Bellicosa.
Oh no.
Good morning.
while hugging Kiki.
Like I said, hello.
Mm. Stop running!
Hey,
Alright.
it's Team Murtash Day.
I will check if
Oh dear God, Team Murtash.
Are we not supposed to be here? Are we supposed to go outside? Is it
Yes,
Professor
you're
Bellicosa?
supposed to be by the dorms.
Ah.
Oh,
What?
oh, we're going to the dorms.
I believe so.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Are you taking your breakfast with
Hello,
you?
you.
Well, I didn't get a chance to eat it yet.
Ah, well, don't let anyone else see.
Okay, how do I do that?
I don't know,
kind
you
of
can
big.
figure that out.
Okay,
First
I'll
down?
just lie.
Ah,
Students, come on, let's walk around outside. There's nobody out, Professor Bellicosa. Perfect timing.
Bellicosa,
hello.
would you like to
We're
join
just
us
about
in
to
a
go out.
stroll?
Perhaps, but
Yes,
I
probably
fear
not.
the closer I get near the mass of students, the more I'm going to struggle. But we'll give it a
Don't
go.
worry, I don't think we will be doing that.
Ah,
Possibly. Do we? I don't think so.
we can attempt it, but
It'd be nice to see the festivities.
fine. We'll have a
How
go.
about this? Let's go the other. Let's take the wrong route. So maybe a specific area is causing
Yes.
the headaches, and maybe a nice change of scenery would be good, as they say.
Yes, I
Do
think.
a walk with Miss Oriana towards the dock side, and that seemed to help her with her headache.
Yes.
Yes. A nice, refreshing breeze of Sea-Watch beach air is good for the one's body, as the
Beach
book I
fair.
read
That's not to
mentioned.
drink seawater.
No, that's bad for your health.
No
Seawater makes you
fighting.
thirstier.
Mm.
That's common knowledge.
Hmm.
Ah,
Whew, it's quite a hot day, though. I rarely get to go outside these days, and whew, quite a hot weather, yes. Anyway, this is the way to the beach, right? It's been a while since or is it this way? I
Yes,
don't
no,
really
it's
know.
it's down there.
either way works.
All right. Anybody wants to lead the way, or do you want or Bamba to do the moving?
Oh, not
I
lead.
mean, I believe we should pace ourselves with you, Bomba.
Don't worry, I'll go slow for the old
yes,
man.
So,
I thank you. At least some people are think about their elders. Yes, that's the right phrase.
Hmm.
yes?
I'm quite excited though. Seeing all these new students being gathered into groups reminds me of the old days, as they say. Are you okay? Don't worry about it. I'm sure once we pass through the docks and the ocean and we get the nice sea breeze, we'll be able to refresh ourselves, as the young people say. Or not? Are you doing all right, Professor Bellicosa?
No, Bellicosa.
I'm fine.
Oh, actually. Have you guys seen the new, like, cove area near the dock? The pond and the big tree?
Listen, you.
I'm not sure.
Not quite, honestly.
What? I suppose I'll know if it's new or not when I see it. I'll see what you're
Yes.
referring to.
You know, with these old legs, it's very hard for me to move around
Oh.
for hours. But now that I have some company, it's quite nice and refreshing to walk around these spots sometimes. Oh, looks like the sorting is happening. Well, we best get to it. Chop chop. Tally ho.
Oh, it'd take us the whole ceremony to get there if we're going the long way.
Not if I go to maximum overdrive.
Careful, Bombadil. We don't want you to break yourself.
Of course not. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I can't do any physical activity. Remember the island mission?
The island mission. I practically stressed myself out in trying to keep you protected.
Well, yes, but I was able to stand on my own 2 feet as well. And I did a good job making sure Team Ventus and Team Aqua were in dire danger. Yes, I believe so. And Professor Mordred was there to see me. Yes, indeed, as well. We did a good job back there.
Yes, Bellicosa was also there. Yes, you have forgotten Bombadil.
Oh no, we were separated into two sets. Professor
mhm.
Bellicosa was handling the other side. and
Right.
We were handling the
Yes,
other side. Yes.
we were.
And I say we did that job spiffingly with flying colors. Yes.
Mm.
Anyways, here we go.
I
See,
believe
I
that
believe
that
this
went
is-
pretty well.
I'm sure you did, Bombadil.
Anyways, isn't the nice breeze of the ocean quite refreshing? Can you feel the vision, the sight coming back?
Yes, it's rather soothing, I'd say, for my headache.
Yes,
Very good,
yes.
Bellicosa.
Savor this nice feeling.
I shall savor
once we
it,
get
for I
to-
know it will return when I get closer to the other students.
Yes, yes. Sometimes we gotta be grateful for the simpler things in life, like enjoying
Yes.
the beach and the fresh air. It makes you feel
Error.
like 60 seconds faster, as they say.
Mm. That's weird logic, Bombadil,
Anyway.
but I appreciate it.
Well, you know, when you're in a race, you have to count. You have to count in like seconds, of course, and sometimes just having a clear mind will make you
And in
faster by
seconds.
about 10, 20 more seconds. That's a good estimate.
And
Honestly,
Right,
20 is
of
all I need.
yes, 20 is rather fitting.
Ah.
Not too bad. No,
I'll do
10,
that.
that's just unacceptable. I cannot deal with that.
Yes, personally, I can handle 12. You know how it goes.
I understand.
Have I ever told you the time I experimented with potions that make your eyesight better?
What? No.
Yes. Well, it's a long story. It was like one day, a pupil of mine came into my classroom and said, "Professor Bombadil, my eyes aren't feeling as great today." And we did like a little bit of test, and it turns out he couldn't differentiate the letter P from the letter Q. And it turns out all he needed was a pair of spectacles, and didn't need any potions for that. But I had a fun time. I'm making hypotheses and theories about how to improve potions with eye that will help your eyesight get better.
Bombadil.
That's it.
Bombadil.
Yes? What? What's up?
Would you like to
Something
speak real quick?
Yes, perhaps we should have a quick rest at the water, refresh ourselves.
Well,
Nice.
what's up? I feel
Nothing, Bombadil.
Perfectly
Nothing
fine. What-
is wrong.
everything's wrong. Is it my face? Everyone's been talking about my face and how I should take off the beard. It's quite annoying. Is it something on
No.
my face? Did I forget to?
No, this
Okay,
was
that's
rather
good
an
to know.
issue of your lower back. We just thought, you'd rushed around the whole beach area there,
Yeah,
Have a
you know,
little
that
second
your
to
maximum
yourself.
Speed, remember.
Yeah. Oh,
I know,
don't worry
looking
about
looking
old
that
Bumblebee.
way definitely is an issue for me. That way. I'm not quite
Bombadil,
sure
quick,
how
have a seat
to.
on the fountain right here.
I don't want to fall in and get myself wet. No, it's.
Okay, Bombadil. That would just be, you know.
Here, allow
a
me to help.
non-professional-
Come on, get up.
I've been stop
There you
Why
are.
is
There you are.
everyone
It's alright.
carrying
We'll
me?
just put you on
There's-
the edge.
I actually can't stay on the edge no matter how I do. I'll just stay here.
Do a little bit of a hop.
Here, there we go.
Don't worry. I'll be.
Be careful though.
Why is everyone acting so weird today? It's like, we're almost there to the students, and I can't wait to see where all the young ones get sorted into.
Right.
I have my bets, but you know.
Well, come here.
Oh, really?
Get off me! You're stabbed! Ow! Ow! That's quite painful.
Painful? I
Alright.
put you down
My
gently.
Look, while I say I have the energy of a... What's an animal with a lot of energy?
Almost every animal.
I would hope all
Well-
animals have energy.
I have the energy of a bear. When he's not
bear?
hibernating.
Right.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
I was about to say, yeah.
So yeah, So you have energy half the
But-
time. The other time you just hibernate. That makes a lot of sense, Bombadil. Such a good analogy.
Yes, it's called sleeping. Of course, when you sleep, it's kind of like hibernating. You have to have your beauty rest from time to time. Otherwise, you can't look as young and as youthful as old Bombadil at the ripe old age of 92. Some people ask, Bombadil, how are you able to keep yourself young looking all the time? Well, it's a secret.
Yeah.
Of course, and I'm not privy to tell all the time. Maybe if you
know.
know Bombadil's good side, I'll tell you. Are you guys doing fine?
Of course. Yes.
Not too bad actually. I'll let you know.
Ah, yes.
Be sure
No,
we don't
I miss...
want any of the professors, you know, have a headache
Of course.
or
No.
getting tired.
You know, I miss these times of us, just us three walking around, enjoying the sights of the school and
Yes.
stuff like that. It's been a while since it's just all three of us like enjoying the sights and reminiscing about the good old days.
Yes, I suppose.
The good old days have been only, like 5 months ago, Bombadil, really. 5 months
Almost,
long?
almost. That's about like 6, 7. We've been here for longer, almost a year.
Has it almost been a year?
Maybe? Not sure.
Almost. I'm not quite sure how to handle the time. It's gone so quickly. But it felt so long.
Yes, they said time is convoluted here in Astrea. Nobody really knows what time it is. I just look at the sun sometimes and look at the direction and be like, oh yes, it's probably that estimated time.
Oh, well, do tell. What time is
Of
it?
course. Don't worry. When I look at the sun, I tend to do this to my eyes.
So you...
Did my eyes change?
No. No?
I don't know. It's
Did
not...
my eyes change?
Yes, it did.
Yes, okay, yes.
Okay.
It did.
So,
Yeah,
no.
whenever I tend to squint and just
Right.
be like, oh, okay, that time right now.
Let me get this straight. You tell the time by staring straight at the sun, instead of the shadow on the ground, in the position of a shadow. You just stare at the
here's
sun.
The thing. No. I first point is to identify where the sun is. So I start
Right,
by
of course.
so, but I have to prepare, right? I have to prepare. So
And
first, I
securely
squint my
lock onto
eyes,
it with
and
your
then I look at
eyeballs. Yes.
Yes. But very quickly, you know what they say? If you look at the eyes too much, the angry sun demons take out your eyes and burn
yes.
it.
Okay.
If you look at the eyes
severe
too much,
entail.
the angry sunbeams will hurt your eyes.
The angry sun will
Careful,
come and be
Mordred.
like,
You don't want to look at those eyes.
yes.
I'll take your word for it.
Young Mordred has those things we call compound eyes, so his eyes are more
Compound eyes.
durable than ours.
Compound
Yes.
eyes.
I
You still
believe
have
he can
not
see more
gotten to the
colours
point.
than
How
us.
do you tell the time? By staring at the sun.
Ah, yes. Well, I was quite engrossed in my theories and stuff like that. Anyway,
Theories?
I squint my eyes, and I look at
I
the
thought
sun.
this was scientific fact.
I
Not
thought
a
you were a man
theory.
of science, not a man of make-believe.
Well, first of all, a theory is a scientifically acted upon procedure.
Ah, of course.
There's scientific evidence to back things up, but it's not 100% proven. Of course, when
So
something
you're
becomes
risking your
proven, it becomes
eyeballs by
another
staring
science.
at the sun to try and tell the time on a theory. It works or it doesn't. How is it a theory?
Here's the good part. As you see, over here in my pockets, I have what's called eye drops. I put them in my eyes. So
Eye drops. Perhaps I could use some of those.
What is this?
I still don't understand. So, it's a theory, right?
Yes.
You stare at the sun, and it tells you the time.
No.
But
I
it's
haven't
a
finished
theory,
yet.
so you're not sure if it works or not.
Yeah, let me finish my theory. You guys keep butting in. Let me finish, okay? Let me finish. So I look at the sun. Yes, it's quite a beautiful sun, and then I look at my shadow, and then from there
Right.
I calculate the length of the shadow to the distance to the sun, and through some math, have you guys heard of the Pythagorean theorem? It's quite an advanced topic, yes, I know, but it's quite important for what I'm trying to prove here. Are you okay? I know math makes people snore, but
I'm sorry, I've never heard of
it's
that.
part
What
of the-
did you call it? The Pythagorean?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's this famous philosopher back in Favira. We call him Pythagoras. Yes.
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras
We've
from-
never heard of him in Drozen.
Ah, yes, he's quite a historical figure back in Favira. Maybe when we visit Favira. we'll
Right.
take you to the libraries
Okay.
of
I think
Qatar
I
and
got it.
we'll-
You
we'll
stare
show
at the
you.
sun, hurt your eyes to the point that you need eye drops, look at your shadow, consider its length, and think back to what was he called?
And do some calculations, and then from there we can
Calculations.
determine the time. Look, an example. So I look at the sun, look at my shadow, and do a little bit of math.
Right.
E plus 5, and where X, bring the number up. And I say it's about midday.
Now look at my shadow.
It's midday.
Does that change the time?
Yes.
The fact that I have a longer shadow than you?
Oh no, of course not. There's other factors as well we have to take into consideration, like your height. Since you're higher, we have to add extra numbers.
Yes.
Like I think it's you add another centimeter for every centimeter you are part of. So since
add
I'm
What?
around 3 since I'm around 3 foot. Yeah. Look, math is a complicated subject. We can talk about this later.
Right. Oh, yeah, I do need to ask.
Yes.
Was Pythagorean
You add another centimeter for every centimeter you have.
I'm glad you asked. Pythagoras is one of
Would
the
that
most
just not be
influential
a
Vikings of our
never-ending centimeter?
What?
If you keep adding a centimeter per centimeter, wouldn't that just be an infinite loop because the centimeter keeps on growing, so you add another one? But because you do, you keep adding another one. This is not what you're saying right now.
That's what it
Okay,
sounds
I
like, at least.
Who has a PhD in alchemy here? Who is the master alchemist here?
I suppose he's got us there.
Right.
Exactly. Alchemy is a lot of exact values and minute details, empirical values, and radical meaning. So
Radical
it takes a lot
meanings.
to advance stuff.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Well, I can't wait for this theory about the sun to become fact. Oh dear.
Don't worry about. Oh, you okay?
Mordred?
Uh-oh.
Listen, has all this talk of centimeters just scared your little brain?
And what I think it is, it's Mordred has enough math. He's the linguistics teacher. He's not meant for mathematical equations. Ah, there he goes.
Yes, I thought so.
You see, this is why I don't talk about a map. It's
Yes,
quite
you have to be
dangerous for the
very
common
careful with
folk.
talk about adding centimeters for every centimeter you have. Small-brained individuals just can't understand.
Exactly.
I have
I'm
to
glad
admit, you
understand where I'm
lost
coming
me
from.
as well. But, I suppose I am
a bunch
obviously
of-
smarter than Mordred. I think there's no doubt.
Yes. Well, don't worry about it. I should give you some... I have a couple of books in my personal library explaining all about the detail. I can give them to you for safe reading if you'd like. Also, I'm quite lost. Where do we go from here?
I believe this path.
Ah,
Be careful, it's rather bumpy. I don't want you to trip.
Don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. I can manage. Yes. There we go. Good. It's quite nice to have like a good refreshing air. I was like, I've never seen this place before.
I
Must be one of
suppose
the new
this is
additions.
quite the trek for you.
Yes, this is the farthest I've been able to reach ever
Wow.
since the new students arrived. It's like it's been quite tiring to walk around. I'm getting old, so sometimes. But as they say, it's good to have vitamin D when you walk outside, and now is the perfect time to have
Vitamin D.
Yes. Should I explain what vitamin D is now?
I'm not sure.
Well, some other time. Maybe when Professor Mordred is here.
Bombadil, I am getting quite the headache.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Perhaps we'll take it a little easy.
Well,
I see.
Small baby steps, or as I like to call it, Viking steps.
Viking. Yes, it seems today I have to walk like a Viking.
Understanding our culture is the very most important part to unification, as they say. And cultural understanding, that's the word, not the unification, yes.
Actually, looking at
How
you
are you
now, you Vikings walk rather strangely.
Certain Vikings, am I on my tippy toes again? Sorry, I'm quite excited, you see.
All this
There we go.
Pythagorean theorem.
Well, of course, it's so. You know how hard it is to get people interested in the arts of, in smart people talk. It's very hard, and only the most astute students here are interested in discussing about what these cool things, as they say.
I understand.
We're almost there. Is the ceremony over? My eyesight's kind of bad today. I can't really see.
I don't
Have
know.
they finished sorting everyone?
Oof, indeed.
Just to continue forward, I'm getting headaches.
Yes,
It's getting
I think-
closer around here.
I think I perhaps not venture any forward. Let's have a look around. Why not? Let's go somewhere else.
All right then. So much for the ceremony, but it's understandable.
Yes.
Now, this is the cool corner, as they say. This is where all the cool stuff happens. I kind of miss Professor Mordred now. Or the other professors. I wish they could have come with us and just enjoy a nice stroll around the park.
Yes, I'm sure Mordred will find us.
Yes. Anyways, have any plans in the future days, if I may ask?
A few. Mostly just whipping some students into shape.
Yes. I've been trying to think of ways to whip students into shape as they... Oh, look, Professor Mordred's back.
I trip.
Don't worry. It was quite a trip, too. Mordred's back.
I think Bellicose is having a head-on headache.
Looks like she tripped as well.
No, I'm quite fine. How cruel of us to leave you on the ground after you fell.
Don't worry about it.
It's alright.
Yes.
Yes, we're ruthless, kind of like that.
Built different.
Anyway, let's carry on. I get a headache going anywhere near that direction.
Oh, how about a walk on the wild? And, well,
How about we go
That
out?
seems-
We go check up. Let's go up the hills first for once. I've never honestly went up the hills for once, and I'm kind of interested in. Uh-oh, you okay there? Man, everyone's having headaches
yeah,
today.
I don't know
That's
what's
what I
wrong
see.
with today.
Why is it? Yeah.
Something very wrong with the day
today.
today.
Mm.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
mean
have to
these
complain to
hills?
this about to HR. Yes, this hill. Oh,
Who-
wait, up here. First,
Who's HR?
let's go this way.
Actually, yeah, so wait, who's
Hi.
HR? Are you talking about the Chancellor?
Yes, the Chancellor or the Headmaster, whichever one deals with our issues.
What does HR stand for?
Healthy relations, I think. Yes.
Healthy relations. I don't suppose
Yes,
we
make
have
sure
much
that
of that here.
everybody is. Oh, well, look at old Bombadil here. He's quite healthy. And he has good relationships with most students. I don't think anybody hates me. Unless somebody does hate me, that would make Bombadil very sad.
Wasn't there a knife that sticked out of your door a couple months ago, Bombadil?
Oh, I'm sure that was quite a misunderstanding. Whoever did that, they're probably going through their rebellious phase. Everything was sorted out now, and everybody is nice to each other. Yes, indeed.
Well, if you
course.
say so, but I don't believe you.
Don't worry. Who would dare hurt such an old, frail man? What's the point of hurting an old, frail man like me? Isn't that right, Professor Mordru? Where'd he go? There he is.
I'm perfectly fine, don't worry. I don't know what has been happening, but I should be able to handle it.
Yes, this direction
Looks
is
like I'm
much
the one
better.
For once. Oh, are both of you okay? Hey,
I don't know
she's
about
worshipping the
Bellicose.
rock. Give her some time.
Yes, give her some time to respect the rock.
It's kind of it's a very
Right.
religious thing. I don't
Well,
know.
that direction
are.
is hopeless
Are you-
too. I'm not sure what's going on.
Towards the dock.
Towards the
I think
docks,
it's the
just
best.
what on earth? It's like that direction and that direction. Well, definitely that direction.
Don't point at the
Oh,
direction.
dear.
Bellicose
You
is
can do
supposed
it.
to- She looked at the direction she was not supposed to and died.
Wow, that was
You
awful.
know, Professor Bellicosa, if I have some Professor Bellicosa, if I have some Bombadil pro tips, as they say, where sometimes reducing your eyesight helps in keeping your headaches gone. You know what they say, nearsighted people don't have as much headaches.
I have reduced my eyesight.
I have my eyesight reduced to 20%, if that makes any sense.
My
Yes.
goodness,
That's why I wear these
20%
glasses.
Bombadil.
Yes, that's why I wear glasses. Don't worry about me. Sometimes I can't see people, but that's all right because I can. I just let them come closer to me, and then it's like I just kind of infer to the silhouette. Is he okay? Are you okay? Nobody's okay. Oh dear. Well, is he okay? All right. Looks like Bombadil has to.
Bombadil, I'm still here.
All alone, and
Help.
all my friends are gone. All my friends are dying. All my friends. We gotta get out of here, Professor Bellicosa. You guys are tripping left and right. Come on, follow me. I know this perfect spot.
Help.
Howdy do. This way, this way. Look, we already tripped and rolled down the cliff. He'll be back, but I fear for his safety. All right, grab my There we go.
It appears not even the beach is safe.
Oh dear.
How?
no. This is quite the predicament. Yes, indeed. I need to whip up some potions that will help.
Delta's
young
really
ones
not
get
having
into
a good
shape.
day either.
Honestly, why is it the old man that is? Maybe it's experience, as to say. The old codgers like me do get like you can't live this long without experiencing a few hiccups in life. Yes, that's what they say. Anyways, are you still there? Oh, you still there? Come on, let's hurry. We gotta get out of
Slightly.
here. Apparently, this is a horrible
But
idea. And if I had to title this day, it's probably the best title of this day would be Bombadil takes on a bomba disaster. Yeah.
yes.
That's a good title for the day.
I have no idea what's happening today. It's
Anyways.
affecting Mordred more than me, it seems.
Yes, usually, and I'm usually the old one here that has all the old man issues. I wonder what's happening to everybody. And anyways, the eyesight issue is a good help, if all things considered. You might have to sacrifice eyesight, but you know what they say. Sometimes seeing less is better. Oh, this old thingy-bob.
Give me one moment. Perhaps
Well, I
I'll
suppose-
reduce my eyesight a bit more.
Okay.
Because this
Well,
is...
if you guys will need me, I'll be back at the campus. Oh wait, you're just there. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm back now.
Alrighty,
I've
go.
tried a bit
Da-da-da.
lower, but I don't want to do any more, if you see what I mean. I don't know. It's not...
Feeling better?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, let's test it. Let's look this way. Huh, I suppose. But I don't think that was my
There
issue.
we go, that's the spirit.
I suppose when I get near any more students, that's when we'll know.
It's definitely going to be a problem. Today was supposed to be a good day where we interact with the students, but all these headaches seem to be causing quite a big deal of stress for everyone. That's quite the shame. Yes, indeed. By the way, do you
Yes,
know
I
this
worry
thing
I'm
just
not going
again?
to interact with the students better.
Well, we can do one thing. We can just stay in one area and hope the students come to us, and we'll be like, "Hello, press. Look at me to talk." I would love to start a conversation, but you know, headaches. The
Yes,
seasonal flu, as they say. Hopefully, we don't get any bad flu.
Nope, that way
Maybe
it's still
I
bad.
have been tripping, I think.
I mean,
Hello.
must be the what do you call it? The newfangled
Do you know?
body movement you got.
Yes. I figured out for myself is whenever I decide to put my hands to my side to look at, to concentrate in my mind, it decides to, cause me to trip.
I do not look in my mind.
But also, that's the problem I was having.
I've not looked in my
Unfortunately, I
mind,
don't know how I can help
unfortunately.
you.
It's whenever I look towards a great number of people, or the direction they're in.
Yes. It is concerning.
Well, what do we do? What do we do? What do you guys think is the best course of action for us today?
We can hide around that area.
Oh,
or
I've
something,
got hair in my
wait for
face.
the students to disperse from the
Just give me one
dormitories,
moment.
live our life. Live life well. Live life well.
I'm quite unsure. Usually it's Bombadil the one's having all the issues, but today Bombadil is a fiddle. I said it right this time. Yes.
Very good.
Well, I do agree that we should probably be waiting around. Maybe we should like wait for students up here, and when we see a student, we'll be like, "Hussa! Students, you have welcome," and stuff like that. I don't know. What's the best way? We might be waiting here for
Welcome, they've
like,
already been
for, like-
welcomed, Bombadil. They've been here a few days.
Yes, don't remember our signs.
Yes, get your
Alright,
sign
we can,
out.
we can. Yes, yes. Let me just see. There we go. Yeah. Can't believe I still have this on my back all this time.
Right? I say,
okay.
I know, it's so weird.
I can't believe you carry them around
Yes,
everywhere.
I mean, it's always a good time to welcome.
Yeah, so probably we're gonna change the wording around here. Maybe like alchemy division or good luck students or something like that. Another word would be nice.
Actually,
But for now, yes.
we could put up the names of the dragging the thing that Ella was mentioning before. I think.
Oh yes, I believe Nella was deciding to pit our lovely
venom.
students. Oh what?
You just
Maybe
said
better.
Nella with so much venom.
Oh, I just don't trust the guy yet. I was planning to talk to him today, but he decided to, you know.
He's so close to the edge.
Yes, perhaps come back a bit.
Come back, old man.
I can't afford to get to fall down. I'm an old, sick, frail man. But yes, I was planning to have a good old chat with the good old chap Nella, but he decides to disappear again with his funny disappearing games as he likes to do. Oh, wherever he is right now.
Alright.
I want to stand talking to him over some beer.
I'm sure you'll have plenty of
Actually,
time to talk to
maybe-
him.
In the future,
Did
in
any of
due
us
time.
charge the shield trainer yet today?
I believe so.
No idea. I am not magically inclined like the rest of you. Where does this go, by the way? That leads to pain.
Oh,
Yes, that leads to pain. And,
yes.
Bombadil was just about to walk off the cliff.
Bombadil? Oh, okay.
Why do we even have this? Like, this slope? It looks...
It's very
from my height,
misleading.
it looks like...
It's
from
very
my height, it
misleading.
looks like you can go down from this bit.
I
Yes,
mean,
it's
I
very
suppose
misleading. Thank you for understanding.
I suppose we could try and slide.
Well, yes, well,
Yes,
me
but-
and Penelope will slide down.
Well,
and
actually,
we'll catch you when we're catch you.
you two can.
That's a good idea.
You two can
no,
slide.
I can't. Okay, thank you. All right.
Alright, Bombadil, just land in my arms, Bombadil. And
Here, how about
everything will
here?
work out, hopefully.
Let's put our hands together, and there's more of an area for him to jump.
Come on, into our area. Please don't fail. Please don't miss,
Bombadil,
Bombadil.
get closer.
A little more closer.
Oh, he wants me to get closer.
A little bit closer to the cliff. Yes, a little more. Perfect. Okay.
We're against the rock, Bombadil. Come on, Bombadil. We got you.
Come on, Bombadil.
This is a trust exercise.
This is-
Okay.
Yes, of course. You
Yes,
can
of
trust
course,
your
of
fellow
course.
professors.
Yes. Don't you know we've been together for so long?
Yes.
On the count of 3.
Right.
1.
I'm always ready to
Right.
heal you.
And... Oh, wait, sorry, my back is... Get things...
Come on, Bombadil. Yeah, we know. We understand. Come on, Bombadil.
Come on now.
Our arms are getting tired.
Yes. Be careful, you might slip.
Don't worry about me.
We why?
Side stretches. Okay, I'm ready. 1.
Alright.
You're 100% sure about this, right?
Absolutely.
Bombadil, it's us.
1, 2, and...
See, I told you. You're fine.
We got you. Don't worry. Oh my goodness.
You did slide down the
I've
rock
never
for
felt
most
so
of it,
alive.
so it wasn't a complete fall.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
very
bum is
good on your
a
part.
bit banned, but I've never felt so alive. Let's do it again.
Perhaps
No.
another time.
Ah, yes. An old man like me can only take enough excitement for one day. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I say, this is the most exciting I've been so far. The last time I've been this excited was The fish, the island mission. And that was because I was fearing for my life.
The fish coffee incident.
No, that's a completely different thing.
Do you not remember
But
what he did to poor
don't
Yuki?
worry, I've atoned for my sins, and I'll have you know that she is now an astute student of mine in the alchemy division. So
I'm
pretty
surprised
sure
they ever trusted you again.
Yeah, I'm
That's
surprised.
the
Did
thing.
you put some sort of brainwashing serum in there? Is that why Yuki decided to join your division?
Of course not. Bombadil is just a lovable person like that. Who would ever hate the old man? That is quite preposterous. Why
You
would
know
anyone
what I've
like
come to
that?
realize, Bombadil? You talk yourself up more than I
Yes?
do about myself.
Does he?
Well,
I believe so.
you know what they say, small things have big packages, as they say.
Small things have big packages.
I believe that's how the saying works. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Small things have big
Is this a quote from Mr. Pateragan?
Mr. Who? Mr. Patagoras? No, that's
Hmm.
completely different.
I know, I think
You
it
see,
was
defenseless-
Pie Goldrum or something.
Pie Goldman, yes.
Pie
Goldman?
Goldman. Yes.
I
No,
don't know.
Such a modern
It's
name.
not Pie Goldman. Look,
Pie's not Goldman.
both of you. I believe it's time that old Bombadil here gives you a
Oh.
history lesson about Astrean world history.
Mm.
Follow me to the library, and we're going
Astrean.
to learn about what it means to
Did
be.
you just say
to know
Astrean?
about world history. Astrean, of course, the whole world is Astrean.
I suppose.
Isn't it Australian?
Astrean.
What on earthly noise was that, Bombadil?
Did you just growl at us, Bombadil?
I growl? I was talking. Are you making fun of my accent?
Yes.
Hello.
Wow, that is incredibly insensitive of you, Professor Bellicose, and I am offended. But not enough
But
to-
don't
not
growl
enough
at me,
to
and I
hate you.
perhaps I
Anyways,
won't.
I think growl is probably I was like,
Is it your
being my
stomach?
usual. Actually, yes, I'm quite hungry. It's been a while. I know I had a.
Ah.
We just had breakfast, Bombadil.
Perhaps another snack won't hurt the old man.
Actually,
of course.
Bombadil, can you check the time? How much time has passed? Since,
Ah yes, check my shadow. Run me through the theory again. So, how many centimeters you need to add to my centimeters?
Per centimeter, I
I'm glad
believe.
you asked.
Hmm.
All right.
Hello.
Calculating the sun.
Yes.
And looking at is somebody here. Oh, hello there. I was
No.
just about to show these young ones how to tell the time using the sun. Look, it's quite easy. Now, first you look at the sun. You have to squint first. Squint, or else your eyes will burn. Look at the sun.
Mhm.
Look at the shadow. Do some Pythagorean math theorems. Yes, left and right. And I do believe the last time we've. And I do
Did
believe
you
the
just
last
ruin
time
the
we've.
measurements?
I think I did actually. Did me jumping ruin that for you?
Yeah,
Did I
a
get
little
in the
bit,
way
but
of the
don't worry, I
sun?
keep it in my mind. Don't worry, old Bombadil is good at mathematical equations. I'm pretty sure that I've already calculated everything. Anyways, looking at the sun and the bottom, it seems that from our last look around, it's been about an hour and 30 minutes since we've last measured. Yes, I believe so. That's the time.
Oh, is
yes.
that Yuki I see running?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I wonder why she's running.
Oh, maybe that means sorted minute. It's done.
Hello, student. Why are you running? Okay, he's gone. She's gone.
Oh.
I believe the sorting order is over. Yes, it's over. yes.
I suppose.
Sorting disorder.
No, sorting's
is over.
over.
Yes.
Well, very good.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Well,
But do you know the
what do we do
exact
now?
time? An hour ago isn't really a measurement, is it not?
Well, I would say it's an hour past midday.
Ah.
Alright. Bombadil, you said you were hungry, correct?
Well, you know what? I'm not as angry anymore. Matt fills up my stomach, as they say.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it?
That is good for the tummy.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I think
course.
I'll rather eat. Good morning.
All right, fine. Let's go get some.
Gilligan.
Good morning, Gilligan.
How was
the
the...
so?
Yeah, how was the
yes,
sword?
yeah.
It went well. We just welcomed them back and they've made their mark on the pool. Has any of you seen the Chancellor about?
No.
No, we've been doing our own merry adventures around while you guys were being sorted.
Understood. Thank you.
All right. Have a wonderful day now.
Same to you.
Everyone seems to be very busy.
Mm.
Oh, I believe they're going to be doing the little fighting thing at the
Yes.
I remember the Chancellor talking about fighting and fisticuffs.
That should be at the
I'm quite
arena
interested
pretty
to see
soon.
how-
Perhaps that's where they're all rushing
Well,
off
check it out,
to.
yes.
But it
the
may be a
arena.
problem.
Well, we can go check it out, see if if the thing is painful, even if it's not, we go do something else. Preferably if there are any other students that aren't interested in violence, which would be weird because they're all students in here and then expected to do violence one day or another.
Yes.
Is everyone all right?
I'm fine for now.
Yes. Just making sure. Usually when there's a long periods of silence, it usually means one of you has tripped down or,
Astrea, where is
started
Mordred? No, you're fine
contemplating
as
about
well.
life.
I'm fine. I solved my issue. I know the cause, and now I can do my. I won't trip anymore.
Okay.
Very
to hear.
good.
That's good to hear. Well, let's go. Chop chop. Tally ho.
You really like saying tally ho.
It's a fun. I learned it recently, and it's quite fun, isn't it? Right? When you want people to move, you say tally ho, and they start moving. It's quite-
Tally
quite a
ho,
fun
Bombadil. Tally ho. Let's chop chop. Come on.
phrase. Tally ho.
Tally ho.
Yes,
Yes, get
Tally-ho.
going.
Chop. Tally ho.
Mm.
I don't
Tally
really know
ho.
what that word means, but it's quite a nice word. Tally ho. Yes.
Are you going to watch the
I
festivities?
believe it.
Good. Perhaps you could learn something.
No idea.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Students. I mean, I love talking to you guys, but I also miss talking to students. Maybe.
Well, that would be your job, would it
Talking to
not?
us.
To talk to the students,
Yes,
advise them,
but how can I
guide
talk to
them.
the students? Yes, but how can I advise and guide students if there's no students to be seen? Quite a predicament, yes.
Possibly.
Oh, yes, there's.
That
Right,
tree
yes,
is
there's a
rather
word.
beautiful.
Yes, is that normal for a tree to be blue? I think this is my first time seeing it.
I don't think I've noticed it before.
Ah,
Bombadil, have you seen that tree before? The blue one?
well, not really in the vicinity, but there are species of trees that change color. Yes, it's just quite
From-
interesting to see a blue
From
tree.
their autumnal colours to blue.
Pardon?
I've never known.
Yes, trees come in many shapes and colors. Sometimes they're red, sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're green.
Interesting.
Most times they're green.
Just kind of weird, right? But maybe we can go outside the gates one day and observe what it really is. I would love to get a
Perhaps you
specimen of
should
that
come
tree in
on
the
one of
future.
my hunting trips, Bombadil.
Yes.
That's
That
that
was
was a
very
good
exciting,
idea.
Bombadil.
The alchemy division could use a little bit of some outside
Yes,
work
we'll
as well,
do some sort
identifying
of
ingredients.
cross-division lesson. Hunting X alchemy.
That's-
We
I
kill
welcome the
while
idea, of
you
course.
pick up ingredients.
Yes, it's a win-win situation for all of us. And the extra manpower means that we get to take down the beast more consistently.
Well, I suppose. Ah,
Looks like they're. Well, I don't see no
Justin too.
dragonkin fights.
no, perhaps they are not
Actually, there are a
yet.
few more coming in.
Unfortunate. Oh, That's Team Ventus. That's the entirety of
Team
Team Ventus, I
Ventus?
think. It is, yeah.
Whoops.
What's everyone doing down here?
I believe getting familiarity with the new team members.
Yes.
Right, indeed.
There'll be
let's strike up a conversation, shall we?
getting. Oh shit. They'll be getting their new
Hopefully
uniforms.
You're not.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, that's. It looks like some of them are already wearing new uniforms. That was
Yes.
quite quick.
Good morning.
It's almost
Good
like
morning,
it's
Mr.
a
Mr.
How are the assortments?
They've been good. We've introduced them to their rooms and we already changed them. We're gonna do a little training now. So we can discuss our positions in the team.
Oh, well, very good.
I see.
That's good
Glad
to
to
hear.
see it.
Then later you gotta talk to Professor Iskaya.
Oh?
I wanna be on the crafting division so I try to build something.
Oh, well, that sounds wonderful, Kiki.
Ooh. What do you have planned, if I may ask?
Well, I think people overuse Aether Tech a lot to do stuff, so I'm gonna try to see if I can make some type of equipment to help me at least have one finger so I can pick stuff up.
That's good
Well,
to hear.
I can't say I'm partial to Aether Tank, so sounds like a fabulous idea. I wish you success.
Oh, did you like the cookie?
Me? Oh, him. Never mind.
No, I'm talking to him.
Okay, never mind. I'll just move over here.
I was gonna get very confused, Bombadil.
Hey,
If you
no.
want a cookie later, Bombadil, you can stop by Ventus to have one.
You know what? Thank you for that. I'll see if I'll stop by the Ventus Storms later. Thank you for the offer.
Kiki, speaking of later, I do need to inform you that today is the day for your examination for sure this time.
Oh,
That's great, Professor. I'm ready. Ready?
And I'll be
don't
expecting
worry,
you
you'll
to
be
work for
great.
me. Yes, whenever you have the free time. I'm expecting you to
Okay.
come to me today. Understand, Kiki?
Okay, if I find you, sir, because it's very hard to find people around for some reason.
Kiki, don't you
Yes,
remember?
it's-
You're the fastest person here.
I'm not. Emma
pretty sure.
is. Emma stole the title from me. I'm the second fastest person now.
oh. Well,
Wow,
perhaps we
really?
can work on that.
That's-
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a rival to crush.
I like that spirit.
Okay, I'll go training now. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your
Bye,
training.
Kiki.
Have fun with your training.
Well, since no one's here, I'm going to try and find some students and perhaps join for the festivities later.
Good idea. We split up for now and look for separate students, or would you like to go together? I don't know.
I think this is a let's split up gang moment.
All right, let's split up and.
Just passing by.
Hello.
Professor.
I trust sorting went well.
We just been to the training ground.
Yeah?
Yes, it seems whenever I look at your
Doing okay,
dorms, I get
Professor,
a
you did.
massive headache.
Oh yeah, no, I
Mhm.
understand.
No, I get that.
In fact, I was thinking about just taking teleporters because we don't have to run all the way there. Oh, I wanted to show you the spot where we meet after orders.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
So, has the school bring pickle?
Oh, deep breaths, always deep breath.
Good
Professor
morning.
Kosa, correct?
Yes.
I did actually have a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I'm looking into learning some magic.
I talked with Professor Caldwell briefly, but I'm currently looking into umbral magic.
Right.
With a couple books I could learn from him, but I'm going to all of my options, of course.
Of course. Well, that's definitely something that needs a lot of patience when it comes to learning that kind of magic, and you need to be very in tune with your emotions.
I'm fairly well at both.
Well, we'll see. Any spells in particular, or you just want to delve into it?
I'm currently in the works on a magical focus. Probably a ranged bolt kind of spell. For starters, at least. It's a work in progress.
Right. I think I could work with something like that. I'd like to talk to Obadian first, as I'm assuming that's Aethertech.
To some extent, but...
Yes, well, my knowledge on Aethertech is limited extremely. But perhaps I'll devise something with, Cladwell. Acteris. Cladwell.
Well, thank you for your time.
Be prepared to be tested. I'll see what kind of path you should be on.
Of course.
But it's a process. It's not going to be something we figure out soon.
That is completely fine. A simple start to a long road.
Very well. I'm going to ask you, though, to attempt to meditate on all your angry feelings. Become in tune with them and let me know how that goes.
Very well.
But that's all. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Shut up, Alexa.
Wasn't my first pick, but got around to it.
Well, it's your team now. Make it your home.
I will.
I'm sure they'll serve you well.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, we have vendors.
Oh,
You know, like,
sorry about that.
I would just recommend being careful because I had to replace each one of those that I eventually see.
Yeah, I'll
two of them. Can we further?
No sign of Ignis. Or Umbra. I suppose I need to talk to Umbra. Ugh. Not exactly like I want to, but...
The one I would consider alpha is the one I see as my leader. So I'd say Yorl, or any of the professors here.
Truly, Yorl is not Rosen. He does not know our ways.
Nor is he Dragonkin.
He is not dragon.
It's astonishing that you'd give up that title so easily to... well, what I'm assuming, a half-human.
I feel as though I've lost the right to keep the Dragonkin traditions the day I left my tribe. As several people have stated since I've come here, it's very odd seeing Dragonkin here.
It is.
Well, perhaps we need to remind you of your roots.
I do believe so as well.
I'm not sure I follow.
Tell me, young Gil, have you ever taken part with the rite of challenge?
No, not me. I was not even allowed to go on hunts in my tribe.
I see.
Ah.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yes. My brother and mother, they were warriors. But me and my father, we were, well, I fished mostly and helped out where I could around village. But other than that, I was barely able to go hunting when my brother would allow it.
A young man like you, strong as you seem to be, you are what? A glorified den mother? No aspirations to be a warrior? Cooking and cleaning? Was that the life you strived for?
If that was the life I strived for, I wouldn't be here.
And is that why you left your tribe?
I left my tribe because no one else seemed to be doing a damn thing about the rifts or the rift beasts.
Then now, more than ever, you need to pick up your right as a Dragonkin. Prove yourself to be Alpha. Or else what's the point?
Prove yourself as a warrior. You have a tribe. Tribe Rosewood. I feel like here on campus, it is the Fiverians and the Asixians whose thoughts and ideals smother us.
Exactly. I was very glad to find out that you were chosen, Chancellor. It is a long time coming.
I think such a thing may not just be good for you. It's good for all the Dragonkin here. A reminder of home.
I like the stuff.
A reminder that despite how far
What
they
the
are
fuck?
from the sands or the snows of the
Why did Alexa go off?
that we respect the old ways.
What time is it?
We
It's
are
1:30 a.m.
Or would you rather sit on the sidelines? Pretend to be a Sixian? But it's all talk and no bite. The strength of dragons flow through your veins, boy. Don't you not want to show it off? Scream at the heavens and say, "Witness me." Or you stay silent and let others shine while you fade into the back.
What would you have me do?
Prove yourself. To us and yourself.
Go to a destination commanding and,
I'm not asking you to go up to the nearest dragonkin and throw a fist or anything, but perhaps a honorable challenge.
And forgive me, when would we do this? Or
You seem very unsure. Why? Are you not proud of your tribal roots? Does being a dragon mean nothing to you?
Bird boy.
I do not know. Not sure what it means to me.
This to another time.
Perhaps we'll let you reflect on that. But this has been quite disappointing.
Yes, if you decide to be a dragon, let me know.
Recently, do you ever happen to know what this is all about?
Feelings mutual.
I'm sorry.
Huh. What a little shit. The feelings mutual. Oh. Oh, he in trouble. Ah. Hello there. Tell me, how do you feel about being a dragonkin here on campus?
Out of place, to put it lightly.
Out of place? Do you feel as though you are not part of a tribe? Or perhaps you need to make one?
I suppose it's a bit of both.
I was just speaking with the Chancellor and Gil about who's the alpha, or who may be. Do you have any opinion on that?
I suppose that's not an easy question to answer.
He stated that his alpha is his captain, that human half thing. Do you not think that dishonorable?
I suppose to associate them as the same thing as an alpha is a bit strange.
It seems the dragonkin have become soft here on this island. And as a daughter of dragons, I'd suppose you consider the fact that someone needs to step up as alpha. Well, just think about that. Be on your way. Damn it, I need to catch him. I think there's confusion about if this event is happening or not.
Sorry.
You're fine. That was it. That was good.
18?
Training and bonding. I'd like to see it.
The same age as me then. Alrighty.
Should we come back to the center a little bit? I don't want to accidentally push you out of the ring.
Yeah.
I do worry. When we have days like this, I wish they trained harder. There should be more students there. Oh well. Let them have their rest and their fun. They may not get much of it in the future. Sorry. I have runny nose. Ah. There's Ignis and Umbra. Of course. What
How are you?
Fine.
What, did you not expect me to be here?
I didn't realize there was a path there, that's all.
Yeah, no, I climbed. So, anyway, I was going to say, yeah, that about that. Oh, hold on. Oriana, over here on your right. Turn right, Oriana, on the hill. Oh, turn right. Oriana, up here.
Oh
Oriana.
God, be careful on the edge.
Oriana. Oriana, on the hill. Oh.
Batesh, you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
Oh,
We need you.
you need to be careful. I told you.
Oriana, Oriana, move. Away.
Oriana, come up
Who are
here.
you telling to move?
Come here there.
So it seems
alright.
it seems I can
Anyway.
help you with something. What is it? What is it? Get it
Yeah,
out.
so we've been given a task by Miss Guyette, and I'm in full agreement. There she is. You can always see her because she's like a shadow. It's really creepy how she walks.
I suppose.
But we need to make amends to that Madari. So I wanted to ask what a good gift is, because we can't figure anything out.
Ah, I see. Well, they like shiny things. They like dead birds and bugs. They like
Where's
fresh-
Kiki?
No, perhaps not.
Sorry, it was
Kiki.
okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, fair point.
Too big for the Madari, you see? Just small things they can eat easily.
Shiny things.
I
Dead
have
birds.
found shiny rock outside of doorway out there near barrier for you.
Perhaps something even shinier, you know? gold, rubies, that kind of thing.
I can't. This one's mine. This is a special
No,
gift from
no.
Kishi. I can't.
Not that one. I'm suggesting other things. Have a look around, see what you can find.
All right, something shiny or a dead bird. I'll keep an eye on
Yes.
Ventus today.
Not Kiki.
Or Aqua now too.
Thank you,
actually.
Professor Bellicosa.
Thank you, Professor, Miss Bellicosa, Professor, ma'am.
Oh, what was that?
Trying my best to turn around.
It's alright, you've got this. Yes, Martaj! Don't abandon your teammate!
I like how they just leave me.
Ugh. You're right there, dear.
They've been doing this all day, kinda a little.
Perhaps we need to talk to them again. Hold on. Where are they?
It's fine. I just run. I'll give him one of these, I guess, to give to Madari.
Don't. It was Murtash who upset my Madari. Let him fix this.
Oh. Okay, but I help him a little. He still hasn't realized that I am not with him.
We have a lot of
That is
work.
very funny in my eyes.
We have a lot of work to do with that boy. I'm so sorry.
I feel like I've been too hard on him today, trying to keep him straight.
He's trying his best, that's all that matters.
Yes. Yes, he is, definitely. I'm going to try to still keep him straight while the others are not here.
Do as you wish, but that will be a challenge. I suggest teleporting to the arena to catch up with them.
I don't like the teleporter.
Well, you have to get used to it. A lot of...
Yes, I will take quick
Oh.
way down.
Very well. A lot of sliding of rocks. It seems we need more paths around here.
A little bit. It just goes grass and then falls to rock. It's kind of funny.
Yes, I've had my fair share of that today, I think.
Have a great day, man.
You as well. I suppose next on the agenda is to find something. Isn't going to walk across it. Hello there.
I see you circled around the gathering.
How was the sorting? I couldn't bear it with the headache. Such a small man. Did it go to plan? Other teams or...
the sorting. Yes, we had a minor hiccup at the end. One student who was not invited. Once MG is part of Team Umber now.
I see. Who's over there? The students are quite scattered today.
Professors. Yes. I know most of Team Lumen is over there.
Lumen. I've spoken to some of Lumen today. I was actually going to just head to the arena.
I was actually walking there now. Give
well.
us training.
Yes, keep an eye on it.
So I was going to walk the long way.
Fine by me.
Team Murtish.
Yes, it seems quite crazy without the captain. One second.
It seems they've also already lost one.
Ignath! Ugh. Ignis!
Up the rock. Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
Are you aware you keep leaving your team member behind?
Where'd she go? She didn't come with us. Oh,
Wait,
she didn't.
You left
there
her
was
with
a reason we left her
me.
behind.
And now she's gone to find you.
Okay.
You need to be
Alright,
more
we'll go get her.
considerate.
Thank you, Miss Bellicosa. I'm sorry. It's my first day on the job.
On the job.
Normally, there's someone else to round the people up. I'm not used to it.
I didn't realize how much Zuko kept you in well, check.
There's also, like, everyone else. And then plus, it's my, I have a task, and I'm staying on focus with my task.
Right, well, as long as you do it as a team.
Yeah. As a team.
And stop running around everywhere.
Yeah, we'll stop running around. Thank you, Miss Bellicosa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I should have just skimmed this way instead of going
Yes.
towards the arena.
I know, they're all over the place, but there they are.
Ah.
First question will be how do you view magic?
Oh, he's in the ground, that's why.
You won't be able to
I
ask
thought
her
so.
how she casts it, because it'll be different per person.
So far, I've just been thinking of things such as home, and reasons for being here.
Ugh.
That allows me to-
Don't want to talk to that dragonkin right now. Let's see. Lumen members. Arena, I think. If team matters isn't going to cause any more trouble. I'm very curious to see how new teams handle their new members. Or the teams handle their new members, I suppose. Let's have a look around here. Yes, the blue tree is rather curious. Ah, Umbra. Wonder if I'll find that Aqua member I'm after.
Let's go, Kaylin. Don't forget about your feints.
Try not to get stabbed in the throat this time, too.
Remember, go high and then low. Alternate.
Congratulations on your new team, Luca.
Thanks. Thank you, Professor.
You don't have to bow to me.
Okay,
If she gets in
Professor.
the way, try and feint it out.
Ready?
Already training them hard, I see.
Well, we just all wanted to kind of get an idea of our abilities. But that is the plan, yeah. I think since we're all kind of fresh on the magic spectrum, it's better to try and evolve the strengths that we can do, at least for now.
I understand.
I'm sorry, I need to step.
Ugh.
No, you're
I
fine.
hit an invisible wall.
Yes, don't do that. You gotta be careful.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Like, in that regard,
You know, I should have checked.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I'll try this next time.
Hello there.
Bellicosa,
My apologies.
has your headache subsided?
Slightly. It's when I'm around big groups of people, that's why I went at sorting.
Yes, I've felt that pain before, so I understand your sentiment.
Yes.
I would greet you more actively if I could feel my arms right now, but
Yes, it looks
I
like
can't.
you're struggling slightly.
Well, when you help cod will break down a wall, and you're not exactly made for manual labor. Well,
Looks like it's put a lot of pressure on your back or your hips. You should take it more easy in the future, yes?
Yeah. You almost cut me off.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, that's odd. Maybe I'll take a walk over here real quick.
Mm.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry.
There you go.
Good sound. I like that a lot. I might actually have to.
Pommel, nice.
Oof.
Good job, guys.
Go ahead.
I hit the invisible wall. I'm okay.
It's okay. It was my base. That's what it was.
I think we can.
Bleeding. Shit.
Remember to change it up on the opponent. They'll get used to you if you.
Sorry, it's okay. We can get you taken to the medical office. I got a little carried away. It's the first time I ever got to do something like that. It's very pure. I got really excited. The young man told me to just kind of shove in the face. Astrea.
Alright, just make sure he gets sorted out. Yes.
Yeah. Let's keep your head up. Let's go take you to the medical bay. I think I know what that is.
He hit me with a sword, sir, but...
Yeah, it was more the hilt, sir. Sorry, it was something I'd never got to use before. I got excited.
Don't waste any time. You should go get into the medical before.
Yeah, let's go. All right, keep looking up so the blood doesn't flow. Come on, let's go. Let's get you. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
There we go. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, nice. That was great.
I wish to see more students training.
Any of my swings were.
I could agree with that.
I mean, I have a bit of.
At least Umbra and Terra are dedicated.
You're fine. That's why we have that's why I have the time.
Yes.
So regarding the form, do you remember anything I retained or spilled to you? Because I know
what? Is that a watermelon?
I need more
I'd like to see Umbra do a complete change around this semester. I think
I have high hopes for Umbra.
They could have potential.
It was after. It was the other day. But you look tired.
What is Cecilia doing?
And I believe spear because I took more of a self-protective in it. Most of it is shield.
Interesting.
But I believe spear's main three stances of this.
I just have to be more mindful of
Excuse
my
me.
right side, but...
I think one thing to keep in mind is also magic.
Is there any reason you're
But I don't think any of us are really good at
specifically
magic yet.
watching?
I mean, the only thing I can do is charge up my sword
Yes, I'm
with
gathering information.
electricity or my hand.
Hmm.
You can shoot water though, right?
This I would say is more of an emergency situation.
Yeah, I have been trained to shoot water.
Shouldn't you really be gathering information?
If you can get everyone in front of us soaking, then maybe my electricity magic will be stronger.
Then maybe conduct.
That's true. You can flow through all of them.
I'm enjoying some hot nudes right now.
It's not bad.
They're very spicy.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Caleb, do you have a magic? I don't believe I asked earlier.
recommend anything that I could like cover it with?
Yes, I'm
Can magic
studying
maybe?
battle strategies and tactics.
If we're gonna talk, should
Uh-huh.
we step out of the
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
all the people coming through?
Okay.
You.
I
So we
think
have
the
two magic
water
users that
and
can't cast yet.
electricity could work.
What is your name?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good synergy there.
My name?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh, sorry. I am Angel.
Any last name for that?
Angel Weiss.
Right. And what is it that you do?
I don't want to.
Well, I have occult magic and I fight with a spear.
Care to show me? The spear. I'll look at your magic and now's the time.
Let's quickly grab a spear.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We actually just missed his fight.
Hmm.
Wiping the excess blood
Come again?
Any volunteers to fight him?
Hmm.
clean now. You know?
I just fought. Do either of you want to fight?
I just put a bit of a solution on it.
I'm good. don't have my
I'm
combat
studying,
armor on.
unfortunately.
All right, I'll fight again.
But no, that strike at the
I mean, I could always demonstrate on the dummies instead if that would work.
Just a quick live one, I suppose.
How do you call it? Activities, yeah. So it's always best to
First
just
one,
play
I
what
suppose?
you're doing.
Just to make it quick.
Sure, first of one.
Okay, well,
I'll let you go first.
observe that,
Right.
and then...
Have you been
Nothing.
because I know weight is a big difference.
Pretty good idea on how to take them both.
Losing my grip.
I am mostly working.
Invisible wall.
I think that would be effective, yes.
Impressive.
These walls.
Considering that Luca does not like using his magic or he's an adept or something.
Feel free. Was that it?
No, not yet.
Luca does have a long blade, but it won't. Well, it does pale compared to his spear speech.
Alright, I think I've seen enough. Come with me, Andrew. You need to show more confidence when you fight. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's how you learn.
Yes, part of learning.
And you have magic, yes? Anything you can show me?
Well, I suppose I can summon it, but I don't know how to cast spells with it.
Talk about formation.
If that's like,
Right.
I'll just
Yeah.
show you. Oh,
I understand. Well, there's something there we can work with. Perhaps stop. You seem to be getting too excited. Oh.
We had a discussion the other day.
It seems you need to change your clothing.
ooh, I knew this would happen.
Wrong color.
I think there's something going on.
There you go.
There we go.
And your spear,
Okay.
I don't know.
I am the right color now.
Yes, and you have a spear on your back.
Right, the spear is also not supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened.
Right. Well, back to the magic. We'll have to think of ways to take that for you. You can use occult magic for many things. It's very versatile. Think on it. Meditate. Work on that. I'll talk to you another time. But I'd let you get back to your training. But remember, confidence.
Understood.
You don't need to telegraph so much, and you can make mistakes.
There's lots of rumors that
Thank you.
Very well.
I'll return now.
what you're thinking about when you're dreaming. But
Hello, Professor Bellicosa.
Hello.
We solved the Madari issue. We gave it a gift.
And did it whack you in your balls
took your
again,
advice to
or
heart.
did it like the bird?
No, it got very excited and left.
Yeah, its
Good.
eyes went like whoosh.
Well done.
They broke the neck of a rabbit and offered it to the Madari.
Where did you get the rabbit from?
I got it from the farm,
Shinju.
man.
Stop, I did it.
We got it from the farm, ma'am.
Oh dear. It
Wait a minute.
seems you have made another mistake.
Oh, that's right.
Why?
And those rabbits were not for killing.
Oh.
Oh no.
We can go get it back.
Wait, what were they for?
No.
I think it's a little late for that.
They're needed alive. Apparently, myself and Avi have been working on breeding them as a future
Okay, if
resource
it
for
helps,
Rosewood.
We didn't take any of the breeding ones. We took a child. Does that help at all?
No.
So we
The
didn't take
children
one
are
that
what
was
we need.
producing more.
The child
Well, that's
grows
unfortunate.
into an adult rabbit, which we could use.
Oh.
Those rabbits cost me 100 gold each.
Wait,
Even
that
the
much?
children?
What breed?
They're good rabbits, Takuya.
I'm sorry, Miss Bellicosa. I didn't realize.
It was me, I thought of the rabbits.
We just took what you said about small dead things, and that was the best small dead thing we could find.
The most
said
obtainable
bird.
thing that was small that could be dead.
But not a thing that was a lot.
Listen, I understand Madari. I don't understand Arvi. You'll have to find your own way of apologizing to him.
Okay.
Explain what
I
you
will
did.
do that.
Explain how sorry
Well,
you are for this
yes,
stupid
ma'am.
action.
Yes, ma'am.
And find a
Well-
way to pay me back my 100 gold.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That's probably going to be the harder of the two. But it'll be your goals as team leader to reconcile these mistakes. So
Yeah.
work with your team and figure the best way.
I'll be sure to tell Zuko everything when I see him.
Oh, I'm sure
Oh,
I'll
God.
have a talk with him myself.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Fuck, I haven't even met him yet.
What do you mean you haven't met him?
How have you
Well,
not
I
met
him,
him
but
I was about
yet?
to say.
talked to him extensively. It's like, hey, I'm the newest member of your team. We're all in trouble because of me.
It's
Oh
a
no,
group effort,
I am
all of us.
already thinking of multiple ways to punish this team for what you've done today. But you best be on your way and find
Noted.
Arvi before I get even more
All
angry.
right. Let's go find Avi.
Understood.
Thank you, ma'am.
No, don't thank me.
Oh, man.
Okay. Now I'm waiting on you. Oh, we can't leave you
I'm
behind.
going to talk with them for a moment.
Alright.
I was trying to take the blame for them, but they wouldn't shut up.
Don't take the blame for their mistakes. As a team, you can deal with the responsibility together, but it's important we know who's at fault. And, I suppose I'd
Yes,
better...
they did without me there,
I'd,
so I had no say in the matter.
Arvi cares very much about his rabbits. I'd stick with Ignis when they find him, just in case.
Myself and Ram also invited.
I will, ma'am.
Ventus were going to take charge of it.
Avi is the closest one I am to here, so... Oh,
That's a
I
shame.
didn't know they did it near the farm. Are
We have one
they
less
really
rabbit.
100 gold?
Yes, I bought the best ones for breeding. They needed to live weeks on the ship and here on Rosewood. If you want an asset to live long, you need to spend good money.
Oh, I know that. I just didn't know what breed they were. $100. That's not cheap.
What a dollars.
I mean,
You're weird,
Gold.
thief money. Hello there.
well, sometimes it's better to hold cheap paper in debts than gold sometimes.
I wouldn't know. May we help you?
Yes, Professor. I was instructed to speak with you if you have time.
Of course.
Not by a professor.
I'll-
Instructed is the wrong term.
I'll just step back over to the training ground.
Hmm. Oh, did you want to speak to him?
Told that. No, to
Oh.
you. I'm told that those looking to study divine magic should speak with you.
Yes, that's very possible. What did you want to talk about?
I'm told that I have aptitude, but I've never received any training. I don't know where to begin.
Well, starters, what do you have? Are you a blank slate? Do you have something within you?
I'm not sure.
Is this divine
I
magic
suppose
just something you wanted to start doing?
I'd like to heal.
You'd like to heal? Very good. Well, it's tricky knowing how to start with a student when I'm not sure I know much about them. Do you have anything within you at all, or are we going to start from beginning here?
I guess the beginning. I'm not sure.
Very well.
I had a teacher, but we didn't get any chance, I suppose.
I understand. Well, I'd suggest by starting with meditation, we'll see how you go there. That's a very good way of channeling your mana and channeling it with your emotions. Another thing would be caring for people. It's as simple as that. The task I set one student out with is looking after rabbits. You may join him if you want to, but it's raising them, looking after them, in turn, helps your divine abilities. But with healing, sometimes you have to start off with spells, incantations, and other times you have to just be around those who are hurt and use your emotions to help them. Perhaps I'll do something in the few days coming with the divine healers that I know of and get you all to meditate. Perhaps being surrounded with them and meditating and hearing their thoughts and feelings will help.
Yes. Thank you, Professor.
In the meantime, I'll search for some incantations for you to start you off.
Of course. I'll leave you to your conversation.
It's alright, it wasn't anything important. I'll
thank you for your time.
Let you get on with your day, and congratulations for getting on a team.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I look forward to training you.
As do I.
Hello there.
Fancy meeting you here.
I was just wandering around looking for... I was just there. Many students are training, many are not.
Well, I was talking to a couple of them, and they all seem to be very keen on showing each other what everyone's made of. That's quite good, I guess.
I think that's perfect. They need to get used to each other, and quickly.
Definitely agree.
Well, don't let me stop you.
So, I know we were just meddling around. New student, welcome.
Hi, Professor. So I'm not intruding on anything, am I? I can
No.
wait a little bit if you guys are talking about something important.
No, of course not.
Miss Bellicosa, when you have a moment of free time, could you help me with my magic a little bit? I want to try something new with one of my new classmates. He has this really cool ability where he uses the wind and stuff, and I was thinking if I could learn a basic like wind push or something, I could help move him a lot quicker, and we could put our magics together to do something really cool and like powerful, and it could help in combat. And I don't know, I just think it's cool. Or I could use it to maybe push my fireball further if that would work. I don't know. Professor.
Well, let's try not get too far ahead of ourselves. What is it exactly is it you want to learn? Some wind magic?
Just some kind of, doesn't have to be something super complicated, just a kind of a push or something, so I can push some wind towards someone. So I could either, I don't mean to push someone away, just kind of help things move along. Like, I could even use it on my own firebolt to send it further by just speeding it up.
It's a very complicated way of driving force behind your
creativity, I'll give
fireball.
him that.
Yes.
It sounds more like what you're looking to do is to enhance your fireball.
Well,
Yes,
I want to do that as well, but
it'd be
the
a lot
thing
more
is, I wanna
easier to
help
learn in
my
your own school
teammate.
rather than a new one.
But also, I don't really want to shoot my friend off in a big old fireball. I'd kind of feel bad if I had to send him faster using that.
I very much suggest not hitting your friend with a fireball then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna have to control it yourself.
I'd much suggest getting better at your fireball first, but I am here to teach you magic, and I suppose we can figure something out.
Alright, thank you. I'll go practice my fireball a little bit more, but thank you very much, I appreciate it. I'm sorry for using up your time.
Just a quick tip. Perhaps you should get yourself more acquainted with force.
Excuse me, I need to go yell at the student.
On a windy day, stand on a rock at the beachside and let the wind blow you around. Withstand its force. Get used to the nature of wind. You need to know the ins and outs. You need to feel the ins and outs of wind. Also, practice more fist fighting with your fireball. Get used to it in the palm of your hand. Let it flow, let it ride. That force is what's going to help you accelerate it in the future.
Thank you, Professor. I appreciate it.
But don't get too excited, yes?
I'll try not to.
I see one that one is.
Really is. Let's head to the training ground, shall we? I'm still searching for Raum. I think he's been avoiding me all day.
Oh, is that so? Did any bad blood happen in the recent times?
No, he's avoiding my question.
Oh, what question might that be? Maybe I can,
Well,
scoop up some information from my fellow alchemy division student.
Well, he came to me asking to learn more and know more about the divine, which is fine as usual. But he brought his mother's books and spells and asked me if I could teach him those. And you see, the school of magic you're attuned to is something you have to feel within yourself and want yourself. I worry he only does it because of his mother. Which would have negative effects in the future. You learn something because you want it, not because someone else wants it. Well, that's what I
So you're
did,
saying that
at
it's
least.
more of a expectation. Yeah. So you're saying that it's more of like he's doing it as an expectation from his family heritage, and more rather than something that he'd prefer to do on his own merit.
Perhaps. Perhaps, yes. I want to know why before I can show him anything. And it's not easy, a student walking up to me and saying, "Hey, I want to learn this spell," you know? I need to understand why they want to learn it. Why that specific school?
True. Well, it does sound like you have so many things up your hands at the moment.
Just lots of new students wondering many questions.
Yes. A lot of you have a lot of students on your hands asking you about magic. Don't you ever get overwhelmed about it?
I'm sure Acteris does as well.
Yes. It's very rare for somebody to pop up like the old Bombadil here and be like, "I want to talk about alchemy. Can you teach me more about alchemy, Professor?" I'll tell you what, it's like one in 40 students.
Well, why don't you
Quite
learn
sad,
magic, Bombadil, and perhaps you could take over?
Oh, you believe me? I tried, and I already told you the reasons back then, and I'm too, this old codger.
You're too old now. I understand.
In fact, if you try to make me do a fireball, I'd probably explode first before I can even cast a simple flame on my fingertip.
I'm sure.
Besides, don't need to waste the effort on somebody as old as Bombadil. There are more important people to that can learn the art of magic. This old chap here has devoted himself to alchemy. His one beloved troll out.
And a very good alchemist you are.
Thank you. Well, don't undermine your powers as well, Professor Bellica. You're probably the most powerful person in this academy. At the
Maybe.
moment.
I still don't know the true extent of Nella's powers, which is worrying. That man keeps a lot of secrets.
Yes, well, Nella isn't here to showcase his powers right now, so I would say in terms of appearance and might, you're already on the top of the list.
Ah, thank you. I like to think so. Ah.
Speaking of which, there's a lot of students over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
That's the one I need.
Professor!
Yes, sir.
Good timing.
You, strange birdman. You've been avoiding me.
I've not been avoiding.
Yes, you
humans.
have.
You were just.
Come this way.
I've not. Okay.
So, what draws you to the divine? Answer freely. Speak your mind.
Was it something about positivity and?
No. I want the truth.
Really?
What was the first thing that came into your mind when I asked you?
Courage. The will to fight until nothing else is left. And to still go on and hope for a better day tomorrow. Fight for a better place for those I care about. For those that I think need it. That's what draws me to the divine. Miss.
Seems a little rehearsed. No people in particular?
It is.
Not for yourself?
I guess I also wish to find people to care.
Right. And those spells you showed me, what about those?
Those were made in the hope to satisfy my father's wishes.
See, now there's
They were
the
supposed-
worry. Are you doing it for yourself? Or for your father? Do you truly want to know what the divine is? Do you want to really learn it? Or does something else grasp your desires?
I don't know what exactly I desire, miss. There is a burning feeling that I need to know, but I do feel that it's not that I have been looking in the wrong place. I try to find that.
Very well. I'll teach you the divine, but I want you to know the backlash for doing so when you're not completely enthralled is quite nasty.
I am aware.
And what specifically do you want to know? Healing? Perhaps weapons
Support.
of the divine? Very well.
I want to empower.
You want to empower? In what way?
Give courage.
Mental magic, perhaps.
And maybe some ways to physically and reinforce that. I don't want to just give the illusion of strength.
Alright. Allow me to think about it. We'll start with some tests later on in the week. I think I'm going to bring you to a little, meditation session I'm having for divine users.
Understood.
Perhaps you can align your goals with theirs. You're dismissed. You may
yes.
continue to avoid me.
Thank you, Miss Melkers. I will not.
No taking. You can touch, but you can't take.
I was not. I swear I wasn't.
Harvey?
Hey, Bellicosa.
I don't suppose Ignis have talked to you yet.
No.
Ah,
Why? What's up?
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Hmm?
This morning, they killed one of the babies.
What?
I'm so sorry. I will be giving all of
Wait.
Ignis a punishment. And they know how
Wait, who-
upset... I don't know. No one admitted to it, truly. But one of them did it. I'm so sorry.
Sorry to interrupt. Is the Chancellor nearby?
I don't know. Last I saw him, he was in the main campus.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'll leave it up to you whether they are forgiven truly or not. They were yours, after all. I have made sure they do not make that mistake again.
Yeah. Thank you for letting.
Go to the others. Make sure they're not too scared for the rest of the day. You're a familiar face, which
Too
will be
scared.
a comfort.
Wait, what scared them?
Perhaps the murder.
Oh. Okay.
Once again, I am very sorry. But the others are strong and they
Yeah.
live.
It's not your fault.
I'm sure they, once they understood what they did, they felt bad for it. And they didn't mean to. I'll let you get on with your day.
Thank you.
I don't think this is classified information, and the staff was well informed. Wait, you know about the whole identity change thing, right?
No.
Right? Okay.
Try and make use some in the future, but well, I got it. Crafting skills good, but still need some polishing.
Pomegranate juice.
Oh, oh.
Why does Lumen
Oh,
not
that's
train?
interesting to hear.
We're actually currently waiting on the rest of our team. We've set up a training system for tonight.
Very good.
We're observing the others in the event of another team versus team event. And
Clever.
learning the tactics. I mean, we told them straight up, so I think they're fine with it.
Perhaps they'll do the same to you.
We'll see. Little do they know that we're converting our basement into a training area.
Resourceful.
Put it in.
I'll leave you to it. Looks like one of your team members is on the way. Oh, never mind.
No, that's Avi.
No, Sorlu was just behind him.
Oh. Yeah, they're both in trouble.
Are they?
Yeah.
How so?
Oh, it's night. That means they should be getting over here soon.
Hmm. Well, good luck with your training.
I don't know why they're in trouble. I have no idea.
I'm going to start increasing the difficulty. These are not going to be training bolts.
Ignis is a bit unhappy with me.
Block them. Focus.
You're
Focus. You're trying to make a shield to protect people.
Hey, what's going on?
Can it last?
Holy shit, you're still asking that to people.
So far. 2 hits.
Oh dear.
So far.
Hey! Hey, Avi! Avi! Hey!
Are you ready?
That's not going to be good. They killed one of his rabbits this morning.
Ah, they did they?
Yes.
There any reason why they did such a thing?
They were trying to gain favor with the Madari. I told them they like dead things.
Would you like me to
Like little birds. Not dead rabbits.
Ah,
Very well.
I mean, I would have preferred us to have more rabbits before we start sending them to slaughter, but...
Yes. I explained that they were a resource and Avi was in charge of their care, and they made a massive mistake by doing so. But,
I also heard that, Avi bit Sorlia.
I had not heard such a thing.
Yes, apparently.
Sorry?
She wouldn't share some wine or something?
I would like to actually explain a bit. I left a bottle of demon whiskey in Lumen Storm, and me and I went to collect it, and well, I brought it there, so it was theirs now, and they didn't want to give back, which is fairly reasonable given that I left it there. And in the process of persuading Sorlia to give it back,
now that you're able to make
I'll
the
be
shield
bitter.
tomorrow,
Strange.
Just slightly.
maintaining it.
Rather strange.
Just an.
I wonder if he's in heat.
See if you can keep making it.
Does Verika go in heat?
I don't know.
Oh god, is this gonna be another egg situation again? Please, please no.
We're not gonna talk. No, we're not talking.
Please no.
I don't know what you mean.
Professor, no. No,
You
no.
could also just have been hers to, so that she would, like, release whatever
Yeah.
was in her hand.
Yeah, yes.
So I am curious, though.
Yes?
What did young
I just
Sorlia
wanted to
do?
inform you that it's by if anybody comes up and asks, we are not eating the Madari here on campus.
Why on earth would anyone ask
But
that?
there was a bit of a push and
Well,
shove.
I mentioned earlier about how Madari are
Like
like a
Avi
double
tried
Christian
to
friends.
shake Sorlia to give it back, and she pushed him away.
I
And,
swear to the goddess, if one of my
thing came
Madari
to
go
another,
missing,
No,
Lumen will be
no,
the first
but
team I look
I
to.
do think that Ignis is trying to smuggle one into the dorm.
How much more trouble can Ignis get into today? Right.
I don't know. They're saying that they own Amethyst or something.
Yes, because Oriana named one, and when you name a Madari, it gains a certain... Anyway.
Yeah, yes. So now
Sounds like a messy situation.
Right. I am going to find Ignis once more today.
Don't worry, Cecilia. If you do get any Madari cravings, I'll make sure that you don't act on them.
Thank you.
Hmm. Oh, actually. Actually, Chancellor, before I go, did Luca manage to find you? He seemed like it was urgent.
We should make use
no, I did not.
Incredible
Shit.
team skills to find our
Well,
missing
he was
team members.
desperate for your attention, out of breath, running. Seemed quite panicked.
Alright.
And if they do have a problem, they don't have a team caption, do they not, to message us?
That is true.
Alexa, stop.
I will go hunt him down.
I sent him to the campus, so I'm going to check there. Ah, Luca!
To let the Chancellor know.
I found the Chancellor for you. He was
you did?
behind me, but I suppose not anymore. What is the issue? Perhaps I can help in his stead.
I just needed to let him know about the selections for team captain for Umbra.
Ah, right. I suppose that is an issue he'd indulge with. Out of curiosity, do you mind telling me who?
Sure. They picked me.
Ah. I thought that would happen. Well...
I kind of thought Yiko would get it. He's been here longer. But,
Well, one more mishap from him and I kill him, so... I don't think they want a captain that's short-term.
I know he's made missteps in the past, but he seems like a genuinely good person, and he's pretty good at fighting.
Callum.
Hey,
Well,
Callum.
you're captain. He's your responsibility now.
Right.
Oh, do you have a second in command picked out?
Yeah, it's Yiko.
Oh, God.
Oh. Okay.
Professor,
Yes.
I'd like to humbly ask that you have a little faith in him. I'm going to try my best to show him the right path.
Well, you better.
'Cause I think there's a lot of potential under there.
There's the Chancellor now. But I'll hold you to that. The next thing he does to piss me off, I'm coming straight to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Luca, you're looking for me?
Yes, I just came to inform you of the team captain selection for Team Umbra.
Ah, excellent. And who would that be?
Myself.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, Chancellor.
Perhaps we sort him out with the communication airing and the captain sash.
Yes, we will do that. Can we help you with something?
Professor Murder, I finally found you. I've been trying to find you for so long.
When did you get it?
You're on my desk.
All right. All right, well then with that, look, if you could follow me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'll tell you a little bit about your responsibilities as captain. Every morning, during announcements, you will be coming to my office. And you will be arriving within 60 seconds of the bell, or you'll be facing punishments. You and your entire team will be facing punishments. Please, inside.
Yes, sir.
Hope you don't mind.
No. Every day, during these announcements, I will tell you what will be going on for the day. And it is your responsibility to relay this information to your team. Now, beyond this, you are responsible for your team's well-being, how they act. If they are out of line for any reason, shit rolls uphill, and it is you who will be dealing with the consequences of their actions. And it'll be you who will have to educate them. This is a large responsibility. Beyond that, we are also looking to have team captains be a little more proactive when it comes to the goings-on of the institution as a whole. So when there is an issue that comes up, the team captains will have a vote. They will have a say in how the school reacts to any problems or issues that comes up. And you will obviously act as a representative and a voice of Team Umbra when that does happen. So you understand that this is not an insignificant weight that's been put on your shoulders.
I understand, sir.
Perfect. This here is an Aether Tech earring. It will allow you to communicate with any teacher or other team captain on the island. We ask that you use it sparingly, but once it's connected, push on the little diamond there, and this one here is for the team captains, and this one here is for the professors. We ask that you keep any messages on the general brief and concise.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, do you have any questions for your station?
Does this mean I have to get my ears pierced?
Yeah, no, it's more of a little clamp.
Oh, good.
But if you're really dedicated, feel free. Well, that's scared of a little bit of pain.
I've never had my ears pierced before.
Well.
I don't really like
It's a nice sort
small
of
pointy
pain.
objects.
Quick and simple.
Nice pain?
Do you have any more questions?
Right. I don't think so, sir. I heard that they have second in the commands, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
On any
What are
days
their
that you are
roles?
On any days you are unavailable to do your duties, whether through sickness or any other issues that come up, it is your second in command that will be your direct second. They will be your representative. They will take all of your duties for the time that they are needed.
Understood. Okay. I think that's everything I had.
Wow.
Oh, training regimens. Do I get to decide that, or do we go by teacher criterion?
Absolutely. If you wish to do any team exercises during times where we do not have an event planned, then absolutely.
Very good, sir. I'd like to put a writ in for permission to use the training grounds every morning.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. And if that is everything, then you are dismissed.
Yes.
Thank you. Can I come to you if I think of any questions in the future?
Absolutely.
Always. Good luck.
Great. Thank you.
Don't fuck
And
up.
do I have to wear a sash?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we'll give you the little capelet.
Okay. Thank you again. I won't let you guys down.
Of course.
I won't let
Hopefully
the
not.
faculty and my team members down.
Well, you know how I feel about Diego. Keep a close eye on him.
Understood, ma'am. I'll make sure he's a lean, mean, fighting ocean machine.
Very good.
Okay.
You're dismissed.
I'll take my leave now.
Rest of your evening.
Thank you. Thank you, professors, Chancellor. I'll see you all on the morrow.
Oh dear. He's gonna give himself a concussion.
Let's hope not. Well, he seems to be eager for the job at least.
He would be my pick for captain, but I worry about Yuko.
Absolutely, me as well.
Hopefully he can shape up Umbra.
Something to worry about. Oh, hopefully. If there's anybody there who can, it's definitely him.
Most definitely. Well, here's to a new future, I suppose.
Garner information from the head of the pack, as it were. Right. We need to,
I don't think
Professor,
she could hurt
Counselor.
anything.
Look, appearances.
Who was in the medical ward before? I saw you attending to someone.
Yes, that would have been Miss Cecilia.
What happened?
Her curse was acting up. I believe she may have been in somewhat contact with occultic energies that was causing it to flare.
I see, I see. Truth be told, I forgot
able
about
to-
that.
I was able to purge her signature of any occultic energy, but it was a lot of mana I had to use. It is not something that is tenable over a long period of time.
I understand. Well, if you ever need my aid, let me know.
I'm thinking perhaps that whatever this issue is, it is a direct corruption of her mana signature. So perhaps in the future we should perhaps get a better look at it. Perhaps we can
Yes.
figure out if there is something directly
There
affecting
was
it.
something we were doing. I can't remember. We'd have to talk to the headmaster. It was her who dealt with it. But there was something we did for a while. It worked. I suppose it's worn off now.
Alright, I will speak to her about this.
Very well. I need to go find Ignis again. Apparently, they're going to eat one of my Madari? I don't know.
Oh, so they asked for a death, is it?
Apparently.
So foolish. Well, good luck on your hunt.
Thank you.
Something's fucking wrong.
What?
Who told you we were trying to eat the Madari? Because we were going to tell you that someone was trying to eat the Madari.
Right, well, I was told you were trying to eat the Madari.
So, Stella Lumenton was trying to eat the Madari. They talked about how they were a delicacy and even invited, I think, Gelb over to eat one with her.
Who the fuck
Into
is
the Lumen
Stella
dorm.
Lumington?
I do not do that.
The new Lumen captain, the pink-haired one.
Oh.
Like, they look like Cecilia, but with pink. Is that just Cecilia?
No, it's not
Or
Cecilia.
is it
If it was
somebody
Cecilia, they would have said they
I
were
almost
Cecilia.
wanted to end her life
No, but
by
they
her
look
saying that Amethyst
Yeah,
was in their dorm.
What?
You said they eat them. They said they were a delicacy.
Yeah.
And they also, I didn't want to like make a big deal about it, but apparently you've been told we're trying to eat them, so that's very scary because I love them.
We already fucked up once today. We don't want to do that. Do a second one.
It seems Amethyst
also
is
said
quite
they
Also,
drawn to
she
you
was about to
two.
react with violence upon hearing the eating Midori.
I didn't think you'd do it, but I had to investigate it. Amethyst quite likes you
Okay.
lot for some reason. I don't know why, but she does. I don't believe you'd do anything to harm her. But now Cecilia mentioning it's a
wouldn't.
Viveran delicacy and is starting rumors to distract me, I do worry that she might intend to eat Amethyst.
If she does
Yeah, she said something about buying her and then like licked her lips.
I've seen her go to the teleporter.
Hey,
though I didn't
she
really
actually
notice where.
Well,
Miss
you named
Belacosa,
her.
if you find the pink-haired lady thrown against the wall and punched to death, that is me.
You named Amethyst. In doing so, you
Yes, ma'am.
you drew the Madari to you. That's how their culture works. I think she's now your responsibility. No, actually, she's Team Ignis's responsibility.
Oh no.
If someone threatens that Madari, you deal with it. Or else I will. And you.
Yeah. Okay.
I will react with violence.
No,
Even
not...
if it leads to killing someone.
Try diplomacy first. Try diplomacy, yes.
Diplomacy, then violence.
Okay. I will try, ma'am, but if a punch is thrown, it will be thrown.
But for tonight, let me talk to her first.
Also, we apologize to Avi. It went really well. So.
Over there, yes.
I think. Over there.
How was he? He loves those rabbits.
Well, unfortunately, someone kind of told him before we could, so that made it a little bit more difficult.
I did.
But that's all right.
Yeah, a lot of people knew before.
Oh, it's okay. But that it made it way more difficult to string him along for the apology when he already knew what was coming.
Good. It's a challenge. Getting those diplomacy skills all built up.
He wanted to punch me. I told him he could, and he didn't do it. That's about how it went.
That's very honorable of you, Murtash. But don't kill any more
it's
rabbits.
only fair. I'm not going to. I literally assumed they were livestock. I'm used to doing that.
Oh, why did you do that with your fingers?
Yeah, Phil.
I'm sorry.
I see a rabbit like, oh, well, I can feed 3 people on my planet, and I'm actually going to stop talking.
No, that wouldn't be fair as well, Murtash. It's a life for a life, not a life for a punch in the face.
It's true. I would have to get a rabbit and let him kill it.
Don't let him kill Amethyst.
That's not what it would be.
Life for
I swear to God, Murtash.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her punch you tomorrow.
Where have you been all morning? They've been running muckus around the campus. For God's sake.
I don't know what happened. I thought I woke up and then everything went hazy. I found myself at the docks in the evening.
Being on the wine again, I see. Very well. You could share that with your teammates and perhaps you wouldn't have this problem in the morning. That's what I do with Bombadil.
You got one?
Well, you've been holding out on us?
No, that's not it.
Have you even trained today?
We've been running around everywhere. We have not skipped leg day, man.
Well, I mean, I guess we've been running, so...
You mean to tell me that you've had a free day to train and do all sorts of things, and what you've done is you spent it by annoying my Madari by waking up in one of their homes, killing one of Arvy's rabbits...
I choose that life. It chose me.
Zuko. I expect better. Now, get training. I want to see some action.
Yeah, I have to go to the dorms and get my stick.
Very well.
I wrote it. I guess that.
I'll make sure they come.
I'll be setting out a book.
Give me a moment then.
I will practice.
I see Lumen's training well.
Yeah. Doing something.
Oh, and if you eat my Madari, I will eat you in return.
I said I'm not eating the Madari. I
Yes.
give you my promise and my word.
Different forms of magic, based on where it's from. I want you to read through it, and after you've read through it, then tell me what you think magic and mana is. Because right now you're a little undecided on what mana is. Until you can figure out what you think it is, there's no style of teaching that I can give you that'll fit. If I try to teach you as a Faviran, and it doesn't fit, you're not going to cast.
I can help you out with this. Miss Melicosa is an avid drinker of the most of beer. You know that, of course. And I believe I can supply you with one of the best ales around here of all of Astrea that you can receive. And if you offer that as a sign of apology, I believe you can get back to a good side.
Whose good side?
Professor!
Give me another heart attack!
Are you okay, Professor?
I'm sorry.
Perhaps.
Young Eagle, can you escort me to the staff lounge? It'll be a perfectly good time to help an old man like me, isn't that right? Come now, young Eagle.
Actually, I was meaning to talk to Yuko alone.
Oh. This is your perfect chance, Yuko. Remember everything I've said to you. You have this. You have the strength. I believe in you, young Yuko. All right. Just remember, be humble. Be humble. You're not the strongest person in this academy. Learn to choose your fights. All right. You understand, young Yuko? Have the courage to be humble, and everything will go fine. You understand me, young Yuko? All right. I believe in you. Good luck. And Bellicosa, go do take it easy on him.
Hello.
Good evening, Professor.
So, how are you doing?
I've been better, Professor.
Been hit in the throat again?
No. My team.
Things are looking up for Umbra. You've got a new captain, a new team member. I basically wish to talk to you. Come closer, I'm not going to bite you. So, I was just wondering, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, Professor. I thought that by challenging you, I would look stronger and could be stronger to my team. And
Well,
then
there's a
maybe
difference between being
they would
strong
feel confident.
and looking strong. Why did you do it? Why did you threaten to kill Kishi?
For the same reason, I guess. She crossed me, and I thought that by showing that I could kill her could make me look stronger.
Those things do not make you look stronger. At least to people like me, they make you look like a weak coward. And one with an attitude. But I don't blame you completely for the events leading up to what happened. Partly your team knew what was going to happen and didn't do anything to stop you. They let you down.
I did it for them, though. They had no part in it. It was me wanting to show them I could protect them.
Well, if you want to protect your new team, you need to train better. You need to learn how your fights work, not threaten people too powerful for you. If you want to get stronger, you have to train. You want better magic? Find a professor. Talk to us. We're here to help you. Not to be threatened by you.
I apologize, Professor.
I acknowledge your apology. But whether I forgive you or not, that's another thing. That will take time. Earn my trust once more. Think of this as a second chance.
A second chance for what?
To improve yourself. To not disappoint me so hard again. I want the best for every single student here at this academy. And when one comes to me and threatens my servants who are I've brought here to help you and threatens me, how am I supposed to react to that? Especially as a Drozen. I have a lot of faith in your new captain. He's fresh, he seems to know what he's doing, and he's confident. I hope he brings out the best in all of your other teammates too. But now's the time to do better. For your own sake and for your teams.
Yes, Professor.
I suppose that's all I wanted to know. You're free to go about your day.
Thank you, Professor.
Right. I don't think this might not be the best. So how'd it go?
Fine, I think.
Was the apology accepted or anything?
It was acknowledged.
Okay, let me finish what I was talking about. Actually, can give her a gift. A gift.
I forgot your name again. I forgot.
It's Oriana.
Okay. Oh, have you met Solus? I don't know. I wasn't sure.
We were unsolid. Yeah. Hey, Oriana.
Serena.
Did Mortis ever come?
Murtash?
Yeah, did he ever come here?
I don't know. I just see your other two teammates over there.
I'm trying to find him because he walked off alone.
Where? When did you last see him?
He was walking this way from the teleporter over by the dorms, but he never used it.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'll try.
Stick with your team. I'm sure he'll show up eventually. Or feel free to go find him, but that's up to you.
I'm going to try.
No asking questions. I'm gonna give it to you. You guys don't say anything, and you leave. All right? All right. Here you go.
Okay.
This is. See that? No, she's not there. Okay, good. Here's the finest of ale. One for you and one for you, just in case.
So this is where you hide it.
Thank you.
She's got us! Run! Run, everyone! Run!
You're too slow, Bombadil.
Don't worry. I just gave them enough time to run away. Anyways, don't worry about that.
You're going to have to find a new place for your stash.
First of all, how did you manage to sneak up behind us?
Because you're slow and blind.
For your love, every time I try to do something sneaky, you're always there behind me.
Because I always know when you're being sneaky.
One of these days, I'm going to invest in an invisibility potion, and then you'll see that nobody can. How sneaky the old Bombadil can be.
An invisibility potion.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry. That was the last of my supply. Starting tomorrow, I'll be arranging some things around here. Actually, let me just staff should be around here somewhere.
Oops.
Just gather these around here. In my pocket. Yes, it's 1, 2. Of course, you're probably gonna get.
What are you doing?
Managed to salvage as much. Don't worry about it. It's inventory counting, as they say.
Okay.
Anyways, how's your day been? Have you had a talk? Yes.
It's been slightly productive. Not much has happened, actually.
Yes.
I didn't do as much as I could have. I believe.
Yeah, same here. But I managed to interact with a bunch of students, so that's a.
Yes, I've had
thing.
a fair few interactions.
How was your interaction with young Yiko, if I may ask? I know he tried to say sorry. I don't know.
Not as successful as I think I wanted it to be. There was something I wanted him to say, but I suppose he didn't.
No, give the boy some slack. He's probably going through his, that phase in his life where he's a bit confused.
Give him some slack.
Of course. Well, of course, we give him consequences where it's due, but just understand that he's a little bit confused and a little. I've given him a stern talking. Yeah, expect some nice surprises in the following days. Don't worry about it.
Well, hopefully.
But wonder where everyone is right now. I know the other.
Mordred is giving
I don't know
Kiki a lesson, and the rest are scattered around the arena.
Let's see if we can catch any student by the dorms. Maybe there are some students just relaxing, mulling about in the dorms. Maybe getting ready to sleep. Let's interrogate them. See if we can get anything juicy. I do have to say, it's been a while since I've had these much conversation. It's been quite lovely just talking around and having nice conversations
yes,
from time to time.
I suppose.
All right.
I hear.
Where the students gather, I believe.
Yes, they plan to do some interesting things with their dorms, I hear.
Really? I'm quite excited to see what they have planned. Man, it's whoa! Whoa! I didn't know you can do that. But you didn't have to. You didn't have to raise the fire. You didn't have to burn it that hard. But sure.
Hot. I like it hot.
All right, maybe we can. Maybe it's a good time to just relax for a little bit. Have a nice sit down. I haven't had a good sit in a bit.
Right.
There we go. Oh, my legs.
Oh.
Perfect. Don't mind me. I do like just hovering over the log personally. There we go.
Very well. Suit yourself.
Honestly, the students should have taken it a bit more easier today. We're gonna be pulling them through hell tomorrow, or the next couple of days. So they should have spent this time relaxing and refreshing themselves.
I feel the opposite. They should spend this time training. It's a free day after all.
Yes, but you know, it's very rare to have days where you can just relax and have a nice day to rest your old bones and you know, feel refreshed for the next day. Did you know that so many students right now are very sleep deprived?
Wasn't that because of the punishment?
Well, that as well, but the students from the current dorms, I remember Telkar saying that he's been having a lot of sleepless nights.
Yes, they...
Oh, look.
Good night.
Good night.
They do have their own issues.
Quite early.
It's not that early. Tell me, what time does the shadow say it is?
You see, it's a bit more different when it comes to the night because the sun isn't up. We gotta complicate things a little bit further because shadows at the night are not as powerful as shadows in the morning.
Right.
First of all, the moon is not
So
a powerful
what
source of
theorem do you
light.
have to use instead of the Pythagoras or pie? What was it? Pie goat's cheese? I don't remember.
Pythagorean, as they say. Regardless of the fact, during these times, it's more important to, in this modern day and age, we calculate the time by looking at the stars. Unfortunately, there aren't any stars at the moment.
No,
Must be a really bright
it's
night.
just after midday. There won't be any yet.
Yes, but at this time there won't be as. It's really hard to tell the time. We'll let future scientists discover how to do that. I'm an alchemist,
Does the
not a
great
scientist.
Bombadil not want to discover that for himself?
Well, as much as I would like to take the credit, I am more of an alchemist, so it's more. I prefer more of the. I prefer more of what do you call the more potion sides of things rather than the physical side. The stars and the navigation side. That's for more. That's a different kind of science. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I understand.
Hey, look, Professor Caldwell. Come join us.
Oh, hello.
Just resting by the dorm's campfire. It's quite a nice fire, if you can see over here.
And feel free to join us.
How's your day been?
Slow. But not bad.
Yes, it would slow fast, slow fast, slow fast.
A good number of students, I do say so myself.
Wouldn't say I talk to many, but as Professor Bellicose saw, I was able to work with Gil.
Yes.
Teach him a
Yes.
spell. Oh. He already had this spell. Teach him how to probably use it.
Yes, well, I did. At the very least, I did see you mentoring a couple of our students in the art of magic. So that's a good bonding as a very well.
Progress.
I'm getting tired.
Yes, indeed.
As it gets
Quite a
later.
tiring day today it's been, isn't it? Might have been a bit slow for everyone
Strangely
else, but it's
tiring,
been quite
yes.
tiring for me.
Although I've not done much or spent much mana, I do feel like a good night's rest is ahead.
Definitely. You know, sometimes just conversing with our lovely student body is enough to get our old bones tired. You know, sometimes social conversation is also not a form of physical activity, as they say.
Yes.
Either way, I think this is going to be one of the last few normal days we'll be having. Believe me, I'm not one to be one of those guys that predict the future, but I do feel that the next following days are going to be quite productive for all of us. Don't you agree?
They do.
Productive.
They do tend to get rather fast-paced after the first few days of introducing new people. I see all of Aqua was in Aqua.
I see. Oh, that's good to hear. I just seeing how, like, the chain of events that have been happening recently, and like how we've been getting a lot of false emergencies, and we're losing investors left and right. I do feel like
I don't think we've lost him, hopefully. But
Yeah,
that situation could have been much better if it weren't for Aqua.
Yes. Maybe our funding isn't as high as
you, Miss Bellicose, I swear.
Well, come
Are
over
you
to the
sure?
fire then. Relax for a little bit if you're not so scared.
I'm going to the beach, Mister.
We're looking for people and going to the beach, trying to see what's going on.
Well, your captain's way far
Alright,
ahead of
have
you
fun
now.
then.
You're going to need to catch up.
I'm fast.
We need to. Have a good evening.
Can't guarantee about you.
Have fun.
Wow.
Kids these days. What I'd take to be young again.
How was your youth?
What?
You run
Well,
much?
quite full of adventure, I would say.
Full of adventure.
I would say I was quite the young one I was. Got into a lot of trouble.
You were young
and
when you were
got into a
young.
lot more. Yes, I was young when I was young, and you know, I did a lot of young things young people would do: get into fights, cause a lot of mischief. What other things did young people do back in the day? I was mean to I definitely talked a lot of shit. If that's what they say. I was definitely a rebellious youth, as they say. How about you guys? How were you guys when you were young? You have over 400 years to talk about your youth.
It was interesting. Far more fights than I should have been.
Yes.
Couple bar brawls. Well, couple by my standard. When your youth
Elven bar
for an
brawls.
adult is,
I would like to see
about
that.
100 years.
That'd be interesting.
By other people's standards, it was far too many bar brawls.
You know, this reminds me of a story. Back when I was a young wee bomba kid. It was about, I would say, 70 years ago. Back when I was still learning my footsteps in alchemy. There was this young hotshot alchemist. I believe they call him young Adaril, I believe. If I believe so, that is the father of one of the current students around here. Do you remember the other Viking? There's the blue Viking, young Manura. I knew his father, of all things. Quite surprisingly, on the fact we used to be frenemies, which is a term for friend and enemy. He used to make fun of me because I was a Viking and he was a hotshot elf, being 300 years older or 200 years older than me. But joke's on him. Age doesn't mean anything. The arts of alchemy. Hello there, Professor Mordred. Anyways,
Good evening, Mordred. Do you wish to join us?
Feel free to join us if you have nothing else to do.
Yes, I just need to put Kiki away back into her dorm. He fell asleep during my class.
Oh.
Well.
All right then. Take care. Anyways, where was I? So yes, I was here in my thing, taking my notes. We bump into each other in the hallway of Alchemy University, and he looks at me and I remember it clear as day. He looks at me straight in the eye, and he looks like he's better than me because he's a hotshot elf. No offense, by the way. He's a hotshot elf, and he thinks,
High elf. Oh. High elf, I'm assuming.
Yes, high elf. What kind of elf are you, by the way? Not to be rude or anything.
Bombadil, that's so insensitive.
I'm the wood elf.
I'm sorry, okay?
Oh,
It's
as
not- it's
people.
not-
All look the same, do they to you?
It's better to get things out of the way immediately, is what they say. It's better than like kind of like wishy-washying over like are you this kind of elf or you that kind of elf? You understand, right?
Yes.
Sometimes I get mistaken for a small human, and I don't understand.
But those
I'm a
is, I
freaking
doubt.
Nike. For some reason, they just think I'm a misshapen human. See, I'm not the only one who faces discrimination around here.
I see.
Anyways, besides the point.
Yeah.
This young Astrea looks at me and he says, "Well, the amount of, with how clumsy you are," he says to me with a straight face, "I don't think you'll ever have a future in alchemy." And boy, did I prove him wrong. I am now one of the greatest alchemists in the world. Taught the common man how to make basic potions and... Oh, hello there. And basically, pioneer the whole version of alchemy. Take that out the hell wherever you are right now.
And renowned
Probably
author
still alive.
Of the proper way to sleep and take care of a mustache.
Hmm.
Who is Vomito talking about right now?
His frenemy from a
An old
past.
friend of... Yes. Old friend from university. I was just reminiscing about the good old days. Seeing all these young students, you know, like be young, being in the prime of their life makes me miss the times when I... Oh, are you okay, Professor Moderate? Anyways,
Yeah.
It makes me miss the times when I was young. Don't you ever feel that you went past your prime sometimes? I don't know.
No.
Nah, regardless. Regardless, I believe that I have done many things in my youth, and it is my duty to pass on all the things I've learned in my life to the younger generations, so that they may learn from I be better people of the future. Don't you all agree?
Very inspiring words, Vomito.
Yes.
I've been told that a lot.
You are quite the lecturer. But I do enjoy hearing your tales.
I have plenty more of you if you wish to prod the old Bombadil a bit more, but that's enough about me. How about all of you? Don't you have any other... Do any of you have interesting stories to tell by the campfire?
Anything from your youth, Mordred?
Yes. I'm... Don't worry. Yeah. Oh no, the fire's out. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Fire's
thank
out.
you, Pelicans, for relighting it.
Yeah, sometimes I just need a snap of the finger and not the whole flame thing.
Yes. Not like what you did earlier. Almost
No.
burned me.
Hello.
Professors, my apologies.
Ah,
for
young Telkaz.
the interruption, Professor B. I'm about to retire to the medical ward, but I was wondering...
Medical ward?
By request of the counselor, he wishes to observe. Regardless, I was wondering if you'd happened to come across any of those vials.
Oh yeah. Thankfully, while I was at the dorms earlier, I managed to snap one vial for you as well. Here, I have two for you, just in case. Ooh, there's the stars. You can finally tell the time now.
Yeah, those stars you're talking about, Bombadil.
Thank you.
Two for my favorite Lumen student. Yes.
Glad to be your favorite, Professor B. Ugh.
You seem very tired. Take the rest of the day safely now, young Telkaz. Remember, there's going to be a lot.
Freezing. Why so cold?
Yes.
Matter.
Take care of yourself now. I better see you in tip-top shape the next following days. You have a lot of things are going to be happening.
What's the temperature? It's still 9? Damn, it feels like it's fucking 3.
Sleep. Don't want to end up with a face like mine.
By the way, take...
Hello.
Young Telkaz, take this as well.
Hi, this is private.
No, you're more than welcome to join.
No, don't worry.
Let's see.
Oh,
Chocolate.
sweet.
Should help.
Okay, thank you.
Should help you once you wake
Going
up.
to
Take
sit
it
on the
like that's a
plan.
good
Yeah,
breakfast
there we
when
go.
you wake up.
No, I sat next to it.
Thank you, Professor.
Sorry.
How are you doing, Marta?
Pleasant evening, all of you.
Alright. Take care now.
I'm okay.
I shall.
Yeah.
That was
No
leading
Murtash.
team
Not free to
Murtash.
join us.
Huh? Oh, I'm
How
not
was the
Team
lead?
Murtash. No, it didn't go so well.
Oh, what happened?
Me. I guess.
What?
Don't say that about yourself, young man.
You'll make a fine captain one day, I'm sure. Just not today.
I'm learning. I understand that part. Someone hates me now, and I need to make them not hate me. And make sure everybody else doesn't hate me too, because they're my friends.
Everything is a process.
Yes. Don't worry about
I think I'm gonna
Really?
buy him a puppy.
Who?
I don't know where to get a puppy though. Avi.
Who?
That may be insensitive, I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Zuhu, how are you?
You want the chance to apologize?
How are you going to buy him a puppy? Actually, yes, how are you
I
going to buy him a
apologized.
puppy? What happened with the daggers I bought you? You didn't sell them, did you?
So you know how my stick has the metal ends on it?
Yes.
Oh, Murtash, please.
I see.
It's-
Okay.
I didn't want to waste it.
No. Yes.
I mean, at least you found another use for it. That's good.
Yeah. It was like weapon into weapon, right?
I suppose so. You better be good with it.
Does anyone know who that is?
That's Val.
Young Val. Yes.
Val.
He's just in his
Looks quite creepy at night.
Swimwear. Yeah, I was really scared for a second, but I'm so used to like.
Perhaps you invite Arvi to the campfire.
Skayet.
Start your bond.
No, I think that's a horrible idea. Actually, I think you would.
Did it go that badly?
I think that's a great idea.
I'm gonna go. Let's just tell you to do it. See what happens.
Invite him.
I think we should do that.
Why not?
Yeah, he's alright.
I will.
I think he's alright.
Avi.
How was your day?
Speaking of which, there's young Avi.
Yes.
Do you wish to join us?
I'll take it if you want to. I'll take it to the pen for you. Okay. Thank you. No problem.
Yeah, feel free to join us. The campfire is from. Oh.
Anything the matter?
No.
If you need to join your team for something, that's more than fine.
It's fine.
I understand. Well, feel free to join us. If not,
I think I'll skip out on this one. Sorry.
very well. Worth a shot.
Quite a predicament indeed.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry about it. Give him some time and I'm sure he'll open up.
Yes, just time.
Yeah, I just.
Good luck.
You didn't fuck
I'll try
up
and get advice from the
apologizing
other-
to him, did you?
No, I didn't. I don't think.
Hmm.
I handled it all myself and made sure nobody else said anything so I could do it myself, but I don't know.
I was there for the apology, and he did. He was very honest. He didn't try to cut around it. He just straight up said what happened.
Very well. An admirable attempt.
Yeah, I think I'll try and make sure. I'll try and talk to probably Gil. See what he thinks. He seems pretty close to Avi.
Yes.
See if I can find a way to make amends and see if he knows where I can find him a puppy, I guess.
No, I don't think you're going to find one on this island.
On the puppy.
Perhaps.
Well, not on this island, but
Actually, you're in hunting division.
That's right. I can hunt him a puppy.
No, I meant you can get him another rabbit.
Yes, that's a good idea.
I mean, if it's
Not a dead one.
possible for me to replace it, yeah, I would love to do that.
I'm sure it won't matter to him.
For some reason, I feel like that's not gonna work. I don't know. That's just.
What if I get him a special rabbit? Does he know a lot about rabbits?
No, it's been a learning process. I can teach you how to find
What if I
one.
find
though.
him Yeah, what if I find him like a really rare type of rabbit?
I wouldn't know what a rare type is.
I can research it in the library.
If you want to. This
Alright.
may be a plan.
Yes.
I'll do that. And see if I can see if there's any
Regardless of the fact-
rare rabbits.
I love that you're going out all this way.
Oh,
just
good
to-
evening. Do you wish to join?
Just to repair your friendship with young Avi.
Of course.
That's good. Also, apologies. I'll have to be retiring now. My back has been giving up on me. I believe it's time that I retire for the night. Sorry, apologies that I can't stay longer.
I was thinking about retiring soon, too.
All right.
Good night.
Probably be doing this similar soon.
I have to retire fast, or else I'm going to flop on the floor, and you guys are gonna have to carry me back to bed.
Alright, do you need me to carry you, Bombadil?
No, don't worry. You guys enjoy a little bit more bonding time. Or Bombadil knows when to take it slow. Have a wonderful night.
Good night. You as well.
Good night.
Hello there.
It's going to be a very rough one.
Oh yeah, have a seat. We can.
Where's Gallup?
Oh yeah, where's Galen?
I saw him earlier. We ran into the dorm, ran out.
Could I use your tub? The pool? Yeah.
What?
Oh no, mate. Misheard something.
My legs are so tired.
Oh no, if it's better, maybe turn around. Maybe just have
Go on that side.
Yeah, this side seems to be alright.
Sit over here.
This is better.
Ah,
Looking this way.
very well.
Over here.
Hey Stella.
Hello.
Are you gonna sit down?
No, it's fine.
How are you?
Was there something you needed, Jan?
No, just one of your teammates was looking for you.
Oh, he's
I told him where you were, and he turned around and ran the other direction, so.
I see. Probably
Who was looking for us?
reappearing. Has anyone seen anything?
Oh, I
Why
forget
do you
his
need to
name.
know?
The, Ram, yes.
I was just wondering.
Right.
She's fine, I'm
She
sure.
does her job. I was gonna ask if she could get food from the main hall.
Ah. Once they've done their chores, they can pretty
I'm not
much.
eating them, Badari. We're not eating them. I promise.
Okay.
Is that a thing
These
that we should be
are
concerned
good
with?
working. These aren't food
Potentially.
Madari. These are working Madari.
Oh goodness.
Are you the one that
Oh yeah.
said we were going to?
What? I'm not eating them Madari here. No.
Oh.
I think I might get up and wander around a bit. want to.
No.
Yes,
If you want to take my spot in the barrel.
Is that your
I said
teammate
I
going
wasn't
into
giving him a
Aquadome?
My team?
No, Caleb.
Caleb.
Caleb? Oh. I don't know what he's doing.
Interesting.
The Caleb with the wine.
If I not see you again, have a nice night, everyone.
Have a nice night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll wander around a bit.
Yeah, if you like properly raise a Madari in like a nice, like a good environment and like fatten them up, they're very tasty. It's like a bacon, right? But
Stop.
Slightly different.
Stop.
It's alright, don't think about it. Before you all joined, Bombadil
end
was
up like
telling
Eagle?
us fireside stories. Anybody got one?
Oh, yes, any stories.
Yes. The creature around campus that scratches at the windows.
Oh, yes.
Weren't those the rats?
No, the other one.
Mordred?
The one with eyes.
Oh.
No.
Me?
With the Mordred, I don't think he goes and walks around and scratches at the windows.
I don't know,
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
him do weird things.
Yeah, I've
No,
seen it. I
it's
was
like
there.
So.
Yeah. Wait, was it describing
that
back
you?
there again? What was it again?
No, it was like every
Have you been
few
scratching
nights,
the
right, when
windows
it's
again?
very dark and pitch black at night. There's something scratches at the doors and scratches at the windows, right? And then
I've never heard it.
But and sometimes if you peek through at night, you'll see 10 gleaming eyes back
I
at you.
don't know why that made me laugh.
Okay.
But as soon as you blink, it's gone.
You mean like compound eyes?
I don't know at this point.
What?
Was that you?
What
How
did
many
I-
eyes do I have?
Oh my god.
I can't count.
Your eyes, yes. What?
Let me start counting. Hold on. All right.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, stop.
All right, you know what? I'm out of here. You will have a wonderful evening. I want nothing to do with this shit.
I think I don't know how many that was. Keep my distance here.
Murdesh,
A lot of
perhaps.
eyes.
Come on the side.
Good evening, everyone.
You're so gonna make me carry you.
Hey, Gallup.
Hey.
No.
Hold on. Oh, I'm struggling.
No.
How are you all doing?
Just being weird, apparently, and telling stories that no one can finish. Do you have a story?
Well, what kind of story? I have a few. Like the time
Like
I
a
got hit with
fireside story.
cannonball and lived, or like how I got my stick.
We
Yeah.
can.
How did you get your stick? I assume you just picked it up off the ground, but if there's a story attached, let us know.
Oh no, there is a story. So when I left to come here on that boat, I realized something about a day in. I left my stick back in Droza.
Oh.
And so, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And so I'm thinking, and I'm on the boat, I'm walking around, and then I hear this one crewmate say, "I'm just saying 2 men shouldn't kiss." And I was like, hold on, that took me out of my thought. I should beat this man up because I have 2 uncles. And then I realized, oh no, wait, if I kill him, someone's gonna be like, oh no, that was homophobic Jake. He's the only one who knows how to tie all the knots on the boat. We're all screwed. And so I didn't do anything about it. Then later on in the lower decks, thinking about what am I gonna do, I stopped by homophobic Jake's room, and he has this cool stick hanging on his wall. And I'm like, that's a cool stick you got there, Jake. How'd you get it? It's like, oh, that's the weapon the bastard used to kill my father. So I have it hanging there to remind myself of him and fill myself with vengeance. And I thought for a second, I'm like, oh wow, you have a stick to remind you of another dude? Sounds kind of gay. And he's like, ah! And he threw it at me. And he's like, get it out of here! And so I got this cool stick. I call it the homophobic stick.
Oh. Right.
Wow.
That's what a story.
Speaking of sticks, have you heard of like a very rare tale of
We are changing the sticks.
like a legendary enchanted sword of some kind? They called it the weapon of warning, and that every morning you'd wake up and it'll tell you that something bad was gonna happen that day. And then as soon as anything literally happened, it would tell you that I told you so. Or I warned you.
I think I heard that one before.
Like, does it just say like
That sounds like
whatever
a
it
pain.
wants, and then it's like, oh, I told you so, or just like, is it a specific thing that happens that day?
It's just
Like-
something bad that's gonna happen that day.
And does the bad thing happen, or is it just lying at its ass?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's the
I think you
weird
just
part
find
about
something
it.
that's arguably bad in some sense, and it just waits for it.
It's like, oh, your whole family's gonna die, but then the end of the day comes and your family's still alive. It's like, I told you so. It's like, I don't understand.
I don't think specific like that. I think it would be like something bad.
Is it a sore lying bitch, or is it like?
Perhaps the it gives you the bad omen,
bad's
so
gonna
whatever it feels like, you know, your dog's gonna die, and your dog does die because of the stick.
The dog, yeah.
Or sword, or whatever it was.
I mean, I have a
The
feeling
homophobic
that it's
stick.
kind
Yeah, the homophobic
kind of-
stick.
You're changing
would
the name
say
of the stick.
something bad will happen today.
No, I use it to
and
beat up
then
homophobic people.
Kind
What
of
if we change it to the homoerotic stick?
and then it says I told you so.
That's one possibility.
That's
something. Well, does your homophobic stick talk to you?
Please
No.
stop calling it that. I'm begging, please.
What, the homophobic stick?
Yeah, the homophobic stick. The weapon of Team Ignis.
Oh no.
No, no.
Oh no.
No, Gar.
Well, Zuku, what do you call your sword?
That's his cousin, not me.
That's his cousin. His cousin.
I didn't know
Gar.
you'd met his cousin.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Do you have any tales for telling campfire stories?
I don't have any for my sword,
Oh.
but I don't know.
Wow.
Ooh, you know what? Hey, actually, it's a great idea. You have the homophobic stick. I'll make mine the racist stick because I can beat up racists.
No.
Why?
This is great thinking.
Just keep that away from me, please.
No.
Listen,
I'm not a
listen,
racist.
listen.
I'm not a
I have
racist.
That's just a weird thing for you to say if you're not a racist. I
You'll have a
just.
stick that beats up racists, and then you got scared.
Please.
They said a lot of racist things today.
How about
No, I didn't.
we call it
Well, perhaps one day you'll hit them with your racist stick.
we keep those names
I hope so.
Probably.
until the very end. So
Oh,
that
I
it's
already
gonna
told
be
like half the people.
Why are you
Right.
looking at me?
so that it's more of a surprise.
I'm not
you know?
racist, I promise.
Don't eat Madari.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat the Madari here.
Here?
Here.
Amethyst is here.
Well, what if I go to Flint and they want me to eat Madari, right? For,
You
some kind of,
don't.
like-
I'm pretty
That's pretty
sure
easy. You don't.
I'm pretty sure
You
that she's
think to
gonna
yourself,
fly over and
what would
incinerate the whole
Bellicosa
place.
do?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Murder.
Flint will be gone if you do that.
I don't
Yeah,
own every Madari. I mean, I don't.
Like she talks about owning them, right? So
could.
that's okay to say to own people, but I can't say that I
I
can eat
mean,
them.
Team Ignis owns me, right?
What?
We can.
Hello.
Yeah, we kind of have like.
See,
a
I'm not
partnership
racist
of
after
every
all,
minority.
okay?
Wait,
Do
are
you
we
want to
all-
join us?
Yeah, we're
Caleb, what if I
name
name my stick the bunny stick?
Yeah, but you know.
What?
Let's not.
No.
Let's not do
Okay.
that. Let's not do that.
No.
I'm not
I think we
insane.
should
I'd
do that.
rather the
Are you coming to
racist
sit with
stick.
us?
Don't worry.
I'm
There,
insane.
Caleb was just telling us the story of how he got his homophobic stick, and it inspired Murtash to
no,
call
stop
his
it.
stick the racist stick.
Calling it that.
Yeah, tell them about your homophobic stick, gay love.
I'll sit next to Caleb and
What?
I don't.
there he goes.
Down.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Right, yeah. I beat up. I stole it from a homophobe by telling him it was gay. Long story short.
Story.
Alright. Did you do the
Okay, I
whole
have
bit
this
again? or
xenophobe
just
stuff.
like-
It's
Yeah,
fine.
do the whole story again. Tell the whole story again, please. No, listen, Kingsley. This is important.
Beware. The days are numbered.
Okay, please tell me about your homophobic stick.
My
What?
Yeah, hold on.
Wait, are you threatening
Hold
me
on.
or what is this?
Oh.
Alright.
Are you a
I'm sorry.
xenophobe?
Something just flew into my
What?
arm and
No.
now it's dead.
No, why would I threaten you?
Crazy
I
birds.
don't know, you're talking about the story about how I might be the one who's
So
crawling
on the
out the
boat
windows at night.
to Drosa, a day in, I realized, shit,
What are you?
I left my hammer back
Maybe.
in Drosa.
You alright,
You know,
Zuko?
classic Gillum.
Incriminate myself.
I'm good. Just
And then, and so I'm classic Gillum.
He's having a moment.
Forgetting things.
I can see
so I'm
that.
running around
He
the
was
boat
flamingoing
thinking,
before.
"Jeez, how am I going, what am I going to do without my hammer? This is a combat school. And I'll come across this one man, he's talking to his some people, and he's just, crewmates, and he's just saying, I'm just saying, 2 men shouldn't kiss. And I said, hold up. I have 2 uncles, and I should kill this man about it. And then I was like, no, wait, someone's going to be like, that was homophobic Jake. He's the only one who knew how to tie all the knots, and on the boat, we're all screwed. And I decided, I'm not going to actually kill him then. And then later I'm in the lower decks, I'm wandering around. I'm thinking, what the fuck am I gonna do about my not having a hammer? And then I pass by homophobic Jake's room and I see this cool stick hanging on his wall. I'm like, homophobic Jake, where'd you get that stick? And he said, oh, this is the weapon the bastard used to kill my father. I have it hanging there to fill myself with vengeance and think about how I'm gonna kill him when I finally see him again. I'm thinking like, oh, you have that stick to remind you of another dude? Sounds pretty gay. And he's like, and he threw it at me. And he's like, get it out of here. So now I have this stick, and I call it the homophobic stick.
It's very brown and sticky. Yeah.
Oh. Why is it sticky?
Because it's homophobic.
It's a stick.
Cecilia.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Jesus.
What?
I knew Team Ignis was a bunch of characters, but this.
I don't see the problem here.
Well, you know what they say, idiots attract.
Do they?
I mean, I don't have anything to say about that.
Like geese.
Alright, from this day forward, my stick shall be the racist stick, for which I shall beat all racists with.
Go ahead.
The first one is over there.
Another race? No.
What?
I'm done. I'm done with it. Hey, I'm done with it.
You taking the log with you? Oh, okay.
Did they just grab the log and leave?
No, they put on their gambeson. They put on their gambeson.
You called me racist for the last time. Picks up log and leaves.
Yes. Feel free to kick Mordred off it.
What? There's room now.
I don't want to kick him off because I'm pretty sure I'd break
Oh,
one of his ribs if
there
I
are
did
some
that.
better logs around, I'm
I
sure.
don't wanna
Less
kick him.
comfortable for everyone else. You still look a bit angry.
Shame. Must be nice to have a butt. Sounded weirder.
Yeah, my butt's great. I'm not...
What?
They're talking about
The
butts.
point I'm trying to make is I don't need the shit anyway.
I see.
Hmm.
I gathered that part.
See my butt? It's very
Well,
good.
you seem just very confused, so I'm just letting you in on the situation.
Caleb, why did you have to
Yeah,
turn to me when you did
yeah.
It's a very nice butt.
It's a very good butt.
Caleb, you don't just turn around to somebody to say, I have a nice butt, and then you slap yourself on
Well,
the
maybe
ass.
if you had a great butt, you'd understand.
What are you doing in the
I'm sorry,
bush?
I didn't mean to insult your butt.
Nothing, sorry.
What the hell is going on over there?
Adjusting my pants.
Do that in the
I didn't want you
bush.
guys to see. I want
Please
you guys to see.
don't put your
Oh my
hands in
God.
the bush staring at us, please.
Look at me now. I gotta do it again.
All right. It's
Exactly.
all right. It's all right.
What do you mean it's
I'm better,
alright?
it's
What do you
alright.
mean
Ah.
it's alright?
I mean, my
Look
butt's
at
great.
your flat ass.
I'll do it back here.
I
Oh my
have
God.
never been so offended in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Kingsley,
Be offended.
What is
in
going
2
on?
days, the training ground. You and me.
Battle of the asses.
Winner has the best.
Fine then.
Why wait 2 days?
Shake
Do
it
it now.
now.
Just
Hello.
you have 2 professors right here. We can go
I mean, we
straight
could
to the
vote on
training
it.
grounds. Just grab your weapons.
Isaac,
don't know,
we've
it's
declared
just
war
not
on
true.
Lumen. I help you now.
It is night.
No, wait, hang on. No, we've not claimed war on Lumen. Okay,
Ignis and
no.
Lumen
That's
don't
not the
know
situation.
how to
Like, I
with
mean-
each other.
Well,
It's just a
no.
beginning.
It's a few
Out of
days.
context.
What the fuck?
That none of the teams are involved. This is
get more on your hands.
Oh.
fight against personality.
Look who it is.
Good people fighting for the greater good.
Yes.
For the great cause, which is a great aim.
Thank you.
Exactly. Just, you know, you just
Are you doing your dance? We'll do it back.
just slap yourself and you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a good old
Yeah.
slap, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Looking at the cat.
Sorry, I really get into it.
Yeah, I think sorry, from this angle, it's just
My best friend taught me that.
I'm gonna go rest.
I miss her.
Alright.
Can't have
Sorry, I
anything
wasn't here
today.
for
I wish my
I mean, if you're looking.
You want some beer?
Good night.
Good night, Zuko.
Sure, I've never had it before.
Oh, try it. It's wonderful.
Good night, guys.
Okay. Good night, Zuku.
I'll get to bed.
Good night.
Too tired.
Happy to be
That's
in
pretty
touch.
good.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
why
I
did
just
you make that
remembered
noise,
something very
then?
important. Where do we
Strong.
Where do we sleep?
Weird, it's a weird.
It was very nice training with you.
Lyra.
Weird taste.
And you sleep in the same room.
You kind of have to
Yeah.
get used to it.
You know, the-
yes.
It was
Alright,
nice.
understood. Alright, you said
It
we
was
should.
nice training.
Alright, sure, yeah.
Should be both at the second
Right.
Oh,
It's not
my
that bad.
God.
Oh.
Training starts
Yes.
Can't
tomorrow.
read, it's rather easy.
Hey, you ever had beer before?
Okay.
No.
Try it.
Wait, do we have beer?
I don't know if I should.
Yes.
Do we have more beer?
Was it? No.
Now?
Oh. I'll leave you to a single look
Good
around
evening,
campus.
Professor.
No.
Body
Wait.
affairs.
I can't.
Good night.
I
Hello,
didn't give me
Professor
all I
Gale.
need.
Oh, Galen.
More for me.
Hello, Lenore. Hello,
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
Holy shit.
What? What was that noise?
Yeah. He may throw up in the morning. Just be careful.
Hello.
I'll be okay.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Back to
I sort of forgot he
didn't
was
all that
Murtash
food.
and offered him beer.
Oh, I was just saying I'm sorry, remember?
For what?
Why does the what matter? I said I'm sorry.
Professor?
Why are you sorry? What did you do?
Oh, sorry. I hope today's been going all right, Professor.
Oh,
tired.
Murtash.
This here you go.
Murtash, really?
Yeah.
I think you're stuck on whisper. So
What?
Alright, good boy.
I have lots
I
of
mean,
lessons
we
to
told not
teach
to,
you, I
mate.
suppose.
Before I go, I should probably.
Don't worry about it. He's
Okay.
being an idiot. Once again.
Hi, I'm Murtesh Miyoshumo.
Crappy weapons.
I'm Murtesh Miyashimo. I'm Galab of the Kainai of Silvermore. Wonderful to meet you.
That's probably
Wait, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ah! What was that?
We're
We
shaking
giving
your
hugs,
hand.
yes?
Are we giving hugs?
Oh,
Hug.
oh,
I
wait,
do. I do.
You're going around for a while.
Squeeze.
Squeeze! Squeeze!
We need like a
I
code
need to
word.
feel the Ignis glove!
I think that's it for
I
today.
don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah,
What does
I
this
think
feel
I
like?
may retire
It's
now.
comfortable, I'm warm.
It is comfort!
being
It is
crushed.
safety!
Ah!
Oh dear.
I'm panicking! I'm
Are you having a good
things.
time?
Oh my god. Right. That's that.
Truthfully, as long as you have a
Alright.
Good night.
Good night. Let's run, Bellicose.
Did you just call me Murtash? How dare?
I did not call you Murtash.
You did.
I said Bellicose.
No,
know
you
it.
called me Murtash first.
No. Bellicose, you're
No.
drunk, baby.
I will remember this. You clearly compare me to that idiot. What?
I did not.
You did.
What?
Don't lie.
Not. No, please.
Yes. I'm ready for bed.
I'm going to get a drink before I go to bed.
Quick one could never hurt. Oh.
Today was a day, Bellicosa.
Oh, it definitely was a day. I was dying for one of these pints this morning, but every time I got behind the bar, I felt fucking fluxed. Damn.
One chug.
One chug. Wait, let's chug, yes. Competition?
Oh, do you really want to do this, Belcosa?
Of course. What, do you think you can outdrink me?
Oh, no, of course not, Belcosa. I would never dream of it.
Right, I understand. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, you almost choked. Got you. Another?
Yeah.
Good.
So, how's the evening or afternoon? Did you get better by then?
Yes, actually. The headaches seem to have stopped after the ceremony.
Oh, really? That's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Damn. What a shame. You really need to handle that better.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, I'm gonna take one to bed with me. I'm gonna try both, you know?
I think I'm... Oh, mixing...
Yeah.
Drinks. Oh, that's interesting.
We'll try it. Just wanted something a little stronger. I'll, keep this on my bedside for when I'm thirsty during the night.
Yes, we are on the same way.
Shut up! What, is that cheek, or what did you give me cheek for?
What? No cheek.
I was only looking behind me.
Good night, Belcosa.
Good night. Sleep well.
Yeah.